feel a giant stance, a mech with heavy man's commands, each step a quake, a thunderous might, eyes aglow in the endless night. A taint beneath, dark and vast, power fierce, shadows cast, a mighty taint beneath its core, a warrior spirit, ancient lore. Welcome Tainted, a lace-up tunic or medieval hoodie. Welcome Tainted, let's talk about color, or should we? Welcome Tainted, thinking outside the blocks. Welcome Tainted, thanks for joining us, you rock! And have your fun hole rocks. Welcome Tainted, enjoy the chronicles out outside. Welcome Tainted, thinking outside the blocks. Welcome Tainted, thanks for joining us, you rock.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for Think Outside the Blocks, your official weekly Brickworld live stream where we talk to you about thinking outside of the perceived rigidity of the Lego medium, but also thinking outside of your creative mental blocks. I, of course, am one of your hosts, Mark Larson, Chief Brick Officer of Brickworld. And let's meet the rest of the panel, starting with this guy, the guy on my left, everybody's favorite host, Mr. Z-Hauger. Mr. Z-Cerberus, Ben Hauger. How you doing tonight, sir?
Z-Hauger's my name. Not eating dinner was my game because we just got back from my dad's.
I just ate really fast too, so I'm like bloated.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say hi to everyone. I'm gonna eat off camera for a little bit, but that's okay because you have lots of friends today to get through.
Oh, we sure do.
Yeah, so I'll be back in a little bit. But sweet. Hello, everyone.
See you in a minute. Let's move on to Mr. VMAC Attack next. How you doing tonight, sir?
Great. It's been a great weekend.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Guess you guys have been up to some stuff.
Some tomfoolery.
Yeah.
Bricks were involved.
That's what I've seen.
Several hours of tomfoolery.
I got to watch it. I was going to save it as a surprise even for myself, but I had to watch it because you can't upload .mov files to StreamYard, so I had to convert it to MP4 anyway. So I ended up watching it. Looked like fun was had by all. So it's Super Hawk, the first time on our panel. We got Josh and Lindsay here tonight. How are you two doing?
Wonderful. A little exhausted from the drive, but that's okay. It was worth it.
Good. Yeah. I was saying that. What is that? Like a 3-hour drive?
Only 2.
Yeah.
Only 2? Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. Awesome. And last but not least, of course, we've got Brick Dad. How you doing tonight, sir?
Hello. I'm doing well. Been a long weekend. It's 4th of July for everybody, and I'm a pet owner, and like several other people in this room here, we all have pets and stuff. So being cautious of our pets and the lack of sleep that we get because we're worried about them being taken care of. So, yeah, but it's been a good weekend. We did have some storms push through here, Chicagoland area. Sure so did. It was a little bit of a wet 4th of July. Did it make it over to you guys, Josh, Lindsay? I don't know about that. Vince, did it get down to you?
We got a little bit of storm on Saturday morning. We had, some sprinkles roll through Saturday night, but nothing major. Then we just had one about an hour ago, a little pop-up, but like just more like normal summer pop-ups, not like a big, the long all-day sell stuff.
Yeah, we did a pretty all-day sell yesterday, and so I couldn't get Orion to there'd be breaks in the rain. I tried to get her to go potty in the backyard, and like she just doesn't do it at home. So much so that I had to look it up and be like, what I asked ChatGPT, like, why will my dog not poop at home? And apparently some dogs have the instinct not to like poop near where they sleep, so that predators don't know where they live. So she definitely has that instinct. And so I couldn't get her to go potty at home. And there was only like short breaks in the rain until finally at like 7:30 it stopped. So I got her to the dog park as quick as I could. But the fireworks were already going off. I'm like, the sun's not even down. How is this fun? How are you idiots enjoying your stupid bang bang sticks without like even like the joy of seeing like some sort of light in the dark. Like the rain affected them too. They couldn't set their fireworks off all day, so they had to get out there the second the rain stopped. And she just would not pay attention to anything, but she just wanted to get out of it. She was terrified. And she goes back and forth. Like she gets the puppy scaries like every other year. Last year she had no problem with them whatsoever. This year she was having a heart attack. So I was trying to get her anxiety meds because we have to drug her to take her to the vet because she gets anxious there. So I was just like, all right, perfect. We have these. I'm gonna drug my dog. But by then, like, she wouldn't take any treats. Like she wouldn't take any type of treat whatsoever because she was so nervous. She was just like panting and drooling and like just freaking out. So I like got her down here. I got some loud music playing. I got on Hive Stream just so she was like in one place and had me right by her. And she finally like, I put the treats like by her nose and like she eventually like started like calming down. I looked down, the treats were gone and she was asleep. And I was like, yes, finally. But by then it was like midnight. Oh goodness. All right. In the meantime, let's check in with the Tainted. It seems like we got quite a few people in here tonight. We have Alphonse Suit Person in here at 3 p.m. Said 200 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half the car loaded with plastic bricks. It's hot and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Rob Claxton is here. Good to see you tonight. Reed is here. Thanks for joining us. Illinois Central Brick is here. Ahim Bricks is also here. Channel member. Thanks for joining us tonight, everybody. Super Cabra is on the panel. Lene says, hey to all our Brick fam. And hopefully she'll be on tonight, but apparently there's an electrical storm. Brickworld Hype from Arc Bricks. Reed says, to Cerberus is his real name. Brick Dynasty says, Suba Hawk in the building. Panel is looking super. Let's see else. We got Austin Streeter here. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. And let's see, Brixplorium. Like a Brick's name that come from Twitch. Somebody watching us on Twitch, appreciate that. Odelatorado says, hey, Markster, Z Cerberus, Vincent McIntosh, Attackathy, Mr. and Mrs. Supa, and 16-bit Brickfather, and also hey, Lene in the chat. Al Goff is here. Thanks for joining us. Steve Palda sent me a very thoughtful email that I need to respond to. Let's see. Mayo is here. Streamers for Life. Jesse's Brick Galaxy is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Joseph is also here. Thanks for being here. Bill Bartley, channel member, is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. LFK Bricks is here. Happy 250th anniversary or birthday of the nation to all of us. Yes, absolutely. 250 years. What's it? I believe Ben says it's a sesquicentennial? Semi-quincentennial. Semi-quincentennial.
Wow.
There we go.
I brought this up because, again, I'll pop off so I can finish eating my taco. But today's show is brought to you by the letter N. We're going to talk about never heard of a semi-quincentennial, which is what we just had. New Year's. We're going to talk about nuking cars, which apparently involves a video from some people on the panel here. Naming our heroes. That's, our normal thank you segment that Mark needs to do for his businessing. Nobody built stuff, or did they? Question mark. That's our mock segment, as it usually is. News and notes. There are a couple little small bits of news that we can talk about. We did cover kind of the main things that came out this week, last week, but there were a couple things that still came out that we'll talk about. Navigating Chicago Part 2. I'm going to take a look at some of the wonderful mocks that caught our eye at Brickworld. No clear winner. That sounds like a close call. And then our next show, which will be, probably Wednesday. So this Wednesday, Mark started at 10. Didn't tell anyone.
Didn't.
I showed up at 11, very confused because there was like 19 people streaming with him. It was a very confusing situation. But that might happen again. I don't know.
We played Animal Crossing, but like, oh yeah, well, we went to Starla's. Am I getting your name wrong again? Damn it.
Skyla
went to Skyla's Island and brought her a bunch of stuff. And that was really fun. I did like that part of it. Tron is here tonight. Thanks for joining us. Let's see. And Brixporium says, okay, back with the cool kids on the red side. All right, yeah, but still, it's always nice to have somebody actually join us from Twitch because nobody really follows us on there. So yeah, definitely come over where there's more chat to see. But yeah, I appreciate you coming in there. Tron says I got banned from High Fury live chat the other night for about 30 minutes. Oh, accidentally.
That happens.
Did Mark do that?
It's
possible.
I was like, yeah, I was the one where I was on the panel. I might have done it. Actually, I have no control over his stream when I'm on there. The Hive stream was fun yesterday. It's the last 2 weeks in a row have been quite fun. Mayo, I was explaining to Brick Dad before the show that I had to Irish goodbye just because I was going to stay on forever otherwise. Like. and I really wanted to get some other stuff done and get some other noise going in the room so that my dog would chill. But yeah, it was a good time. So while Ben finishes his taco, let's go through. Actually, no, we have Nukem Cars is next on the.
Yes.
So let's see it.
Let's take a look at this video. I do have to. Let's see. I'm going to.
As long as it wouldn't demonetize us, we could play Rocket Man.
Sure, Ben, it probably
I think I
would.
sung it. I'm not sure what part he clipped in there though.
All right, here we go.
Right in the car.
All right, awesome. So tell us about this tradition. When did you guys start this, and how many years have you been doing it?
3 years. This will be our third year doing it. We were tearing down an old build, and inside of the build we found a collection of non-Lego brick. So originally we were just kind of like, whatever, get rid of them. But then we were like, well, there's so many here, we should probably collect them and do something with them. And it just happened to be around the time of 4th of July, and we just happened to have bottle rockets, and we were like, well, why don't we just take the non-Lego and broken Lego that we're not going to use and build bottle rocket cars and see who can go the furthest. And so now every year we stock up on bottle rockets and build cars.
That's pretty amazing. The one that just soared off and exploded was probably my favorite. And then the next one would be the one that just sat there and exploded. It's I've always said, you know what, bottle rockets need wheels, uncontrollable wheels. Like, how did they never just like turn around and just like fire themselves right towards you?
There might have been a couple that didn't get put into the video because of safety issues involved.
I will say too, we were teaching the kids physics during that, and about how when you throw something out one side really fast, it makes it go that way really fast. So that was definitely an educational clip that we saw there.
Teaching that the rockets had to push the car, not pull a car.
You'll notice one time a rocket just shot out and the car stayed right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nope, that won't work.
So from, I think playing is winning in this game. But it sounded like you also were measuring distance here and there as well. Was there a winner, or was it just everyone had a good time and that's all that matters?
We did have one that went the furthest. There wasn't a prize for it besides just a good job.
Bragging rights.
Yeah, and bragging rights. But yeah, the furthest one probably went about 25, maybe 30 feet.
Wow.
Top.
But it was
Awesome.
fun when the kiddos joined in and they just kind of threw together random stuff. And one of the
I was
girls that
told to
was there,
mention the
right there with them.
catching the neighbor's bush on fire.
Oh yeah,
no.
we did that too.
Just a little bit.
It got put out.
Small fire.
That's
It
good.
was water
That's
handy.
Are you guys ready with a hose, or are you guys sitting there with a bucket? Like, what's the safety protocol there?
Well, we had a bucket of water for all the fireworks when they were done, and
Yeah.
whatever to put out.
Smart.
So that bucket became the extinguisher.
Yeah. Hoarder66 says, I heard Mark loves fireworks. Not sure who he's talking about. Some guy named Mark who spells it with a C. Britannia C says, when their eagle's trying to steal the camera, the sounds are crazy. Or were there eagles trying to steal the camera? The sounds were. I'm glad I had the headphones on because I think it would have stressed Orion out. Oleandro says, no children or neighbors were hurt in the production of this video. And Pat's Path 57 says, and for new books to read, Mark, you have mentioned before about needing ideas for books to read. Have you read the Harry Dresden Files by Jim Butcher? I have not, but I have heard of them. Jesse's Brick Galaxy says, Flago bottle rockets, beautiful. Alternative is better than Flago. Alphonse says, Mark, NASA was testing chairs on rails attached to rockets in the 50s. This isn't too far off. Yeah, it's true. Pat also says, takes place in Chicago. It's about a wizard that is a private investigator. So far, 18 books in the series. Great world building, adding new characters and fantasy creatures in every book. Nice. I will check that out because I'm looking for something new to read after I get through Dungeon Crawler Carl the second time.
Carl.
But yeah, it seems like a great way to spend 4th of July, especially being around other Lego friends. VMAC, did you have any Flago laying around to add to the melee?
No, actually, I don't. I think mine is either with scouts or at my mom's house.
Okay.
I had a big bin, and I knew we did a bunch. We did like a castle siege thing for scouts with it. And then I think I took it to my mom's for like a holiday party, but I don't remember.
Well, you're going to have to get it back for next year. So we can get
For sure. Now we have a goal. And then Wesley
Yeah.
was experimenting today with trying to do them on a railroad track, Lego railroad track. So
Oh, interesting.
they didn't really do any better, surprisingly. I thought they would actually just go, but it was about the same result.
Interesting.
A lot of it has to do with the weight. So the lighter you made your car, the better it just did in general, even if you had a small rocket or a big rocket.
That one had to have been tiny. That one that just like flew.
We learned wagon wheels are the way to go. All the other wheels, anything with rubber tires for sure, there's too much traction. But wagon wheels, low friction.
And they were on the pad wall, so we had a whole cup full of them.
That is awesome.
Cool. We can waste some of these.
Pat says that the author of those books, Jim Butcher, is a D&D player, and you can tell this when reading the books, listen to all the books. James Masters is an amazing narrator. I can't do book on audio. My mind wanders too much. Steve Polda says that if you ask for your Starbucks and say that your name is Mark with a C, they're going to spell it Kark, as the viral video went. Algoff says we used to throw bottle rockets in the water. Some go pretty far, some not too much. A smoke bubble with a mild pop is what you get. Jesse is very close to finishing Dungeon Crawl. I can't say this term out loud ever. Dungeon Crawler Carl, Butcher's Masquerade. Yes. Parade of Horribles is the last book currently published in the series. Apparently there's going to be 2 more, but we're going to have to wait, I think, up to 3 years to get until they're both published. So that's a long time to wait for something you really love. But yeah, excellent. That sounds fun. Maybe next year we'll all get together for it. I don't know if I would have to find someone to watch the dog for me to take the trip out there, because she would not enjoy that. She would not enjoy that at all.
She would sit in the bathtub with my dog.
And that's well, and who knows? Because since she seems to go back and forth every other year, maybe next year she'll be totally fine with it, and she'll build some cars. I could bring out my Brittle Brown for bases.
That would be crazy. Watching Brown explode.
I saved them for some reason. Just shatter into shred. Yeah, is there a bunch of like ABS shrapnel in the street afterwards? Like
we did go through and clean up.
Yeah,
as
we
we
go
blew
through
up
it.
the car. You would pick it up. We'll pick up your stuff while the next person was getting theirs ready.
And then
I like-
morning sleep with the lights up, you know.
Unlike the Chicagoans in Horner Park last night, today when I did get Orion to the park so she can she pooped twice. Like I thought she was going to go a third time. That poor dog. She's been holding it for over 24 hours.
Little back.
And but there was just fireworks like shrapnel all over the place, like, and not even just like, oh, I lost some bottle rockets here and there, like everybody's base, like they just left the cardboard and all the boxes just sitting there, like the grass is burnt. I'm like, you guys are assholes. I
Yeah,
truly
if
hate
you're
these
gonna
people.
do it, at least clean up.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys
I
wanna
mean, I
hear-
get where you're not going to get every single piece of paper, maybe, but like, yeah, at least take the main, like,
Yeah.
the
If
stuff
I-
you can see at dark still.
Yes. If you guys want to hear my full unedited opinion on what happened yesterday and the story about me yelling at people and feeling fortunate that the cops were there to stop me from getting my ass kicked, you could check out Hive Stream from last night. I am very colorful in my description of how I feel about these people. Tron says, I'm feeling mildly better today, but not sure if my body is about to pull the rug. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. Hope you're doing. Hope you get better soon. In the meantime, what a perfect transition into gratitude. Let's take a look real quick. Most of the people are here tonight that we like to thank. We're going to start with Reed from Friday Night Bricks. He's in the chat tonight. He is live every Friday evening at 7 p.m. Central. Also, please check out ACOB, good friends of our stream. They're live every Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. Check out Coolhan Luke Bricks Sundays at 3 p.m. Central. All of these can be found on YouTube. Giving them a follow. You won't regret it. And we'd appreciate it if you supported our friends who support us. Brick Babe, she's usually on the panel, but tonight she's in the chat. Check her out. Not only here, you can check her out on TikTok and Instagram. Huge positive vibes and just a lovely person to follow. You will not be sorry. VMAC Attack with all VMAC Attack Productions with all of his stop motion animation and other videos from Lego events. You can follow Ben Z Cerberus on Instagram and Flickr under the handle Z Cerberus. Brickdad Builds on the panel tonight, which of course so is VMAC, by the way. You can follow him on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Lots of informative stuff about Lego products, but also fun stuff from the community as well. I haven't watched this one. This looks like fun. That's beautiful. And then we've got Superhawk Bricks on the panel tonight for the first time. You can go to superhawk.com or you can follow them on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. Check them out here. They got everything they do all together in one place. They take care of all our interactives, as do Brickdad and VMAC at our shows. But Josh and Lindsay are basically in charge of it, in charge of all the workers, and make everything a really great time. These are two people who absolutely love the community and love connecting people. On to some of our buddies in the retail space. Actually, there's just one here now because I moved the other one over to sponsors, which we'll go over later, so I'm not talking for 20 minutes in a row about other websites. K-Town Bricks is a great third-party market minifigure creator. He makes custom pieces from all sorts of themes, not only for minifig parts themselves, but accessories as well. The further you scroll down, you'll see some posters, some books, and he's got really fun stuff like vials and flags and other sorts of things. Check him out if you're into third-party markets to enhance your Lego collection, especially if you're into Castle and Fantasy. And on to our charity partners, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, Make-A-Wish Illinois, Lurie Children's Hospital of Chicago, and of course, Bricks of Hope and Little Bricks Charity. Both are organizations that collect Lego toys to get them into the hands of families in need, and of course, Creations for Charity. You can check out creationsforcharity.org to see the organizations that they support. Many ways to support them. You can donate a creation, you can buy a creation, or you can donate directly to them on PayPal. Thank you, as always, to all of our friends, and of course, to everybody on this panel. Thank you for being here with me every week. Thank you to the Tonya the Tainted that joins us every week. Really appreciate the support, and hope I can give it back to you in droves any way I can. Love all of you. Appreciate you very much coming here every week and being part of this little show. So there we go. Gratitude.
Wow. All right. Well, we're zipping right along.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't spend a lot of time on our 4th of July's. There was, it was the 4th of July. There were parties, there were fireworks, there were things. You can get more into that as we proceed. But, one of the things we always like to do, our biggest thing, of course, is talk about what we're building. But we're just 2 weeks out of Brickworld. So I'd like to know, has anyone built anything they want to show tonight?
I have stuff to show. It's in studio, which I do from time to time, so I won't talk about it too long, but I have been working on some stuff.
All right. Brickdad?
I have started accumulating pieces, and I have a base that I will show to give the idea. I'm going to compete in the boat races this coming year. So
nice.
I am already looking at my presence in the water. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll give some allusion to what that might entail.
All right, VMAC.
I had my rocket car, but I think we already watched those.
You saw it blow up already. All
Yeah.
right. And Supa and/or Hawk.
Nothing new. You're still
All right.
working
I
on
had
yours.
one that was gonna be a Chicago display, but we're shooting for Grand Rapids.
I know
You
that
can
feeling.
show it if you want. What we usually do is start with me. I do have something to show, so that's where we'll start. We'll go around the circle in that order. So we're moving clockwise today. Here we go.
Who's this kicking it with a new mob? New mob. New mob. New mob. Yeah. Will we get a chunky mech? Will we get computer tech? And orange spaceship so sleek? Does he hate castles this week? Does the new mech have a wicked team? Has the castle from last week been reshaped? Has he built 5 orcs and welcomes the Cerberus Daddy Ben? Yeah! Jump to 5 men! Computer tech!
So
Here's the
Joseph,
big- Oh, it's me.
oh, go ahead. Joseph,
Let's
the difference here was actually no. I didn't almost get into a fight. I almost got my ass kicked because I ran up to a group of men and was like, I was going to say something thoughtful, like, can't you guys wait so that dog walkers can, like, so people with dogs, like, wait till the sun goes down? But it came out more like, fuck you, you're all fucking assholes. And I was like barreling towards them. I don't know what I was going to do, dragging the poor dog with me. And then the police were there, and I was like, "Oh, hi, are you clearing them out?" Like, and it just went downhill from there. Well, probably it actually went back uphill from there, to be honest. But anyway, Hawkeye Lego Man is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Definitely Dubs Tour. So those aren't necessarily our sponsors. They don't pay us anything to put that stuff up there. These are our friends. So they're not sponsoring any of this. They're just people that we really love and want to promote. Reed is excited that Brick Dad will be building a boat next year. Odolatorado says Captain Brickfather, sailor of the 7 Lego Seas. And Tron says boats and H. Sorry, stepbrothers moment. Oh, okay. I have not seen that movie, so I don't know what's up. Anyway, Ben, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, so I brought some parts with me out to my dad's house because we were there on a little extended 4th of July thing and began working on this swamp-ish thing here.
I love when you do lime green water. I love.
So this is kind of the sketch model. As you can see, it's the single tone hexagon-esque shape. It's not actually a hexagon. It's hexagon compatible,
Aw.
as we've talked about. And so because of that, I kind of tried working with getting the unusual shape, and this is what it is. It's kind of like a shieldy crest shape, kind of. I don't know.
I was gonna say this is sort of a I don't know what sort of agon it is. It's
Yeah, it's
A
a
notagon?
a flexagon.
Unigon.
for sure.
Certainly flexible. Yeah, absolutely. I can see it's like
flexible.
it's kind of a key to put several of them together. For those of you who don't know, Ben has started in the last year or two building on hexagons that we call flexagons because they're in several different sizes. The studio files for these creations are in the description of this video. If you want to check out how Ben does this, it actually did a really great demonstration of how flexible they are at Brickworld Chicago this year. Brought a castle display that was all built on flexagons and then rearranged them throughout the weekend. Very effective, very fun. We're trying to do our best to share these techniques with everybody so everybody can kind of enjoy the joys? Sure. Enjoy the joys of flexagoning.
Enjoy the journey of flexagons.
There we go.
I think what I've kind of determined on this is that this is going to be too small for what I want to do with it. So I'm going to have to expand it. Mark has Victor's hideout. I'm thinking maybe Victoria needs a hideout too.
Ooh, she might.
We don't know who Victoria is. We'll have to be introduced to her.
Yeah.
But I think I need a slightly larger base with some more swamp. But this was all the lime green I had, so I had to cut it off.
You'll
swamp
need
agon.
Not this tiny
And
swamp.
can I ask a silly question?
Yes.
Mhm.
Why do you need a bigger base? Isn't the entire part of this is if it wants to be bigger, you just add more hexagons.
Yes,
Smack, smack.
except I need to make the actual swamp itself bigger.
Make some
So
swampagons.
I can pull some more of this out. The other thing is when I built it, I didn't have the parts to do kind of the dual style. Only it's all black. So I want to change that as well. I also didn't have much in dark tan, which was going to be the base ground color. So now it's all brown and it would get covered. And there's, lots of brown in here that I wouldn't typically do this, use a bunch of brown in the base. It would usually be rainbow colors in between because I'd cover all of it.
Yeah.
But I had a limited part selection.
Art Brick says, "Oh, hell yeah. I've been waiting for a hexagon-esque build," which makes me think he's missed the first hour of all of our episodes in the last 2 years, perhaps.
No, I mean, we've that's the whole thing is that Art Bricks did come in and talk to me at Chicago, and we did talk about how it was on the stream, or it has been on the stream a few times, but it's hard to drill down to which exact episode we talked about some latest version of the hexagons.
Yeah, we could probably do a supercut. There was a while you were developing them, there was several weeks in a row where it was like basically just you experimenting with different sizes and configurations of hexagons.
Yep, about hexagons.
Yeah, so you've got some advice here from Alphonse. He says, so the swamp should be a separate hexagon. He knows that his gingerbread cottage was 3 sets of plates in various sizes and side book parts. Okay.
And you can see underneath it's pretty ugly.
That's very snotty.
Yeah, and it was built this way because I had limited parts at my dad's house. These were some clearance.
Yeah, you got a lot
sets
done
at Walmart that got me the lime green.
You got a lot done for
lime green here. So
for a limited collection. Odelator suggests that you put a skeleton floating in the swamp to increase the spookiness by 10%. Also save space for the Shrek minifigure to bathe in that swamp.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to have to be more done to this. And like I said, this was sort of the sketch. So this might be completely taken apart, but the idea and the color scheme and sort of, I experimented with these little flowery plant things. I don't know what they
just filling it out a little bit, huh, Ben?
Just trying it out, seeing what it's like. Just sort of get an idea of where to start.
Yeah, it looks like a great start to me.
Yeah, but now I've got to work on, Victoretta's or Victoria's hideout.
Yeah. So. I said to try to build mine on flexagons and we put them together at the next show. I don't want to bring that one again, take up space.
No, that's okay. It'll be something else. But yeah, the lime green I like. I'd like to find a way to mix like a dark green with the lime green, because lime green is very scummy looking.
Mm-hmm.
And is your whole pond, your whole swamp.
Excuse me, sir.
This color, or is it not all scummy? I don't know.
What if you bounced in some trans green with dark green under it?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Odelator suggests put cattails in it. Cattails in Victor's hideout. They weren't the best. I'm sure you can improve on the design. I think
we need something like that.
I like the idea of the transparent. I used some of the trans neon green elements so that they were blacklight reactive, so it looked like swamp gas at night during World of Lights. But I would say, like, your idea for dark green, I think what you could do is if you build a solid base of dark green and then put some of the lime green tri-leaf pieces on it, that might be effective, as it's like, that's growing on the top, or even just like one by one and 2x2 lime green tiles round to give it that sort of swampy texture ? Like algae growing on the surface.
That might work okay if there were a lot of snot bricks where I could put down round lime green, kind of patches, because I do think they kind of tend to grow in a circular-ish shape. They're probably not perfectly circular, but then they kind of spread out everywhere. And that might be something to that. I don't know, but this was just sort of.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, this was just sort of the experiment with both this particular unusual shape for the hexagon, and I've done some other weird ones too, so it was not like I didn't think it would work. But this general shape works. I just think I might make it a little bigger with a little more swamp in order to achieve what I want, and I'll probably go with the 2-tone color scheme as well instead of the solid black. But I definitely did not have the parts to achieve that at my dad's house.
Lindsay, what were you saying?
I was going to ask, the swamp is built sideways with snot sticking out, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, could you use the dark green in a plate and use it in between, like almost making lines in the green, like how you see the scum lines that come out of off of like the edge of the lake? Could you use the natural like brick line and then just do a plate between brick to make it appear as like a dark green film, or a line of like that scum that you see that forms at the edges?
Yeah, I think the lime green is the more scummy, but some dark green in the center somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet. It's not that I hate the lime green color. I actually think it's cool.
I love it.
It just is like, I like it as like
it's all
gross,
scum.
Scummy look. Yeah, like the whole thing's scum at this point.
Ben, this is double stud
fine.
thick. If you went with a bracket to offset it, you could actually do a dark green slightly below that level to actually have a difference. So that lime green would be a scum layer above it.
Oh yeah, I certainly could do that, and I have done that. I've done the water technique with the stacking.
Yeah.
Any number of times, and with this, that's the thought, is if I did a layer of brick or something else at the bottom, that was sort of the two-tone, because what's nice about about doing some sort of transparent layer on top is it breaks up and kind of blends together some of the stuff underneath. And so it could still be lime and dark green underneath with some sort of cap on top of it that helped sort of blend the colors together.
Even a black base underneath it with a trans green would darken that trans green to be a darker green.
Yeah. So there are lots of options. I don't know which one I'll go with yet, but this was just sort of the, hey, I want to build a swamp.
Looks like a great start. I'm interested. I'll be watching.
So there's the start.
Hawkeye suggests that you add the ball joint with the one side with the axle hole that can attach to a stud for a bubble.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I would suggest you work out some type of
that sounds
log
cute.
or branch. Like a swamp's always got like 3 or 4 trees like dead in it.
Oh yeah.
Turtle.
Like I would say that's like a must-have for a swamp.
Gotta go down into the swamp, or the
Frogs.
things that hang down in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the one growing out of the swamp. So if I can get a cluster of studs somewhere that are properly spaced, you can build a
Come over
tree,
Cypress.
a part of a tree on it, or a part of a branch coming out of it.
I'll send you my studio
oversight.
file. I can send you my studio file for that if you're interested in playing with the design. Ole Dorado suggests that you could also get some of those translucent round tiles with a housefly on them from the new CMF and put them on a transparent bar with a hold stud in it to act as a swarm of flies. That'd be cute.
Some little swamp flies in here.
We're getting everyone's creative juices going over swampiness.
We are. People love swamps.
There's a 2x2 trans, but it looks like a old scuba helmet. Like it's a 2x2 round, but it's got like this bubble on the top. You could use those as like the bubble. I think that would be good. Also, speaking of
big
bubbles,
old nasty bubbles coming out of here. Yeah.
They
also have that new. They have a new bubbly dome piece that they've used on like the construction trucks. I'm pointing to them like you can see them up here. The orange ones. I don't know if they make them. You see on top of basically all of them, they have that on top of the killdozer, on top of the little rides truck. Both of those have them in trans orange. If they had them in trans neon green or clear, those might make cute little bubbly looking things too.
If you guys just discovered that you like swamps, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah. Pull that thing way back for that. So this is, it's where we started. We're just playing around a little. I also have a build out in my Lego room that I'm planning to take apart that I've never taken a photograph of. I don't know if that's like wrong to just dismantle it, but I'm just kind of like, I need those parts. It was kind of the first one that was sort of on a hexagon base, but it's not really a hexagon, but it has a ton of dark tan, which is really what I want right now to be able to do the landscaping on this when I get to it. And like, I just, kill it with never taking a picture. Is that okay? Or is that something I need to
Pictures or it didn't happen.
do? Yeah, Pixar
Exactly.
didn't happen. Exactly is how I kind of feel about it.
Maybe it didn't happen.
Maybe it didn't. I every time I walk in and out of the Lego room, I kick it. So I know it's there. But
It's like how many times I knocked this painting down over here. Odalito Rado says like and subscribe equals more swamps. Got it. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. More swamps.
and I
Only
did,
if you like and subscribe.
I did show it. I think probably, I don't know how many people remember it. It was a Bear Knight castle that was in Brickworld 2 years ago, and it's still been sitting around. So we did talk about it on stream. I don't know if I ever showed the finished version, but I just see it with just this pile of good parts, and I want to take it apart. And I'm just like, I should probably take a picture of all my Brickworld stuff this year, because that's like the thing you should do when you get home from Brickworld. But I'm like, I don't even want to lug that one upstairs. I just want to take it apart. So we'll see what happens. It's kind of like, it's a little old to be posted as a new build now, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a conundrum.
yeah. It's like, what do you do with an old mock like that? Do you even bother, or you just let it go? Here you can see the black and brown of the old versus new. That's why I'll move this one to the brown so that it all kind of blends in better. But that's kind of the issue with the old version is that it ends up kind of looking like tar or something running in between the modules, as opposed to being the same color or in the color scheme when you switch from one to the other.
So Alphonse says you don't take pictures at Brickworld.
I do a terrible job of taking pictures of my own stuff at Brickworld.
Of your own. Well, I don't know if
Terrible.
he's making a statement or asking a question, because it lacks punctuation.
It's
But
true.
also, the Bear Knight Castle has not made its way to Brickworld.
It was a Brickworld.
Oh, it
Just-
was at Brickworld.
It
Okay.
wasn't, it was fine. It just isn't anything like exciting. And it's big. It's fairly large. So
I have the opposite problem. I tend to sometimes take pictures of just my stuff. That's because it's just a miracle that it showed up.
Yeah.
And I don't really have time to walk through the hall and take pictures anymore. And I have a small army of people doing that for me. So
I have to ask my wife, hey, did you take pictures of anything I brought to Brickworld this year? Because I sure didn't. So
Matt's usually pretty good at capturing my stuff. I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah, our spouses deserve the credit. Haven't really done anything new with the trebuchet. It's just sitting back there right now. But yeah, if we bring back the trebuchet competition, I might make one that's more functional than this one. And this one can just be the pretty looking one instead of the functional one. So
I don't know. I think it functions pretty well.
it's so. Definitely
Okay.
wouldn't win a competition. But
Is there going
That's
to
where
be
we
a competition next year?
we're talking about it.
I say
Who knows?
somebody there was definitely interested, so I'm going to reach out to him and see if he's interested in getting that together. And if he's not, I think maybe Ben will. I know Jeff Vince used to run it, so I can always reach out to him. There seems to be interest in it.
Yeah, and I did take a picture of the other trebuchet, so we might get to take a look at it later tonight when we go over some of our Brickworld recap. I think I emailed the pictures to myself because Apple and my PC don't like each other.
Yeah.
But we'll take a look at that later. So anyway, that's what I had. I could finish eating my taco here while Mark does his mocking. So let's walk Mark up. He's got some studio stuff to show us. Here
How
we
big
go.
is this taco?
It's actually, I have to make my own. It's Chipotle stuff. I gotta make my own.
All right.
So I have to roll my own mini burrito. It's a pain in the ass.
Okay.
So good story. Here we go.
Mark's an otter, watch him splash, building art deco, leaves and grass, keeping fab, you land on streams, making mugs, fulfilling dreams. No knee breaks when his builds are up, only cheers and howls from his club.
All right, Odile Dorado says, trying to use my best punctuation tonight, Mr. Larson. A small sticker or badge would be appreciated. Huh? Where? On what? Like a YouTube badge for members? Or like what? Do you mean? So
I think what he
punctuation.
Like a,
really
a
needs to
sticker for
happen
them
is
to use.
Mark needs a badge that says grammar police on it.
Mayo hopes everybody has a good weekend. Alphonse also says it's like La Bamba burrito as tall as Ben's head. Yeah, hey, that's a very Midwest thing. I thought that was only in Illinois. Save the Doodle is here. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. I do believe that is your real life initials are CS. I don't know if you want people to know your name or not, but I think that's you. Looks like you. Am I wrong? Am I right? Hawkeye Man also says, I ran into one person who was launching candy with his, ran into him at Culver's randomly and overheard the conversation the next table over from us. We were messing with him. That would be Scott Ingersoll, and that is the person I'm talking about. Yes. So here's what I do in studio. I just realized I could actually have put the Kraken ship on the table tonight and shown that, because I did do more work on it since the last time everybody saw it, because I really thought I was going to bring it to Chicago. So it looks, yes, it is Chris Schrader. It is. But you pronounce it Schroeder, right? I will forever pronounce that word Schrader, because that is it's the name of one of the halls at Illinois State University is Schrader Hall, and it's spelled like that. And we all called it Schroeder Hall our freshman year until we were taught that it's actually pronounced Schrader, and now I can't undo that. So let me know if you can in the chat, phonetically, how do you pronounce it? Tron says, nice to this. Okay. Vader, rhymes with Vader, Schrader. Hey, so it is. All right, nice. Good. I was trained correctly then. So with the Kraken ship, I just kind of dump things in here to figure out like one part of thing. This is what I think studio is really useful for. Just getting an idea of like where to start, like the basic technique. I left these holes here because I knew I was going to put in cannons at some point. Just to get the idea of the spacing, what parts I would need and what colors. Initially, I was going to do this in dark tan and the olive green, and ditched that entirely once I saw the Kraken shield. So I didn't go back to this. I made a second one to work on the railings and windows, where I messed around with exactly how to make those curved, like tentacle-like pieces work, and work with how the colors work together, and figure out what pieces I had, how I can, really I was trying to make the tentacle as small as possible. It's pretty chunky now. It was really difficult to come up with ways to make it work that wasn't this thick. So these are my attempts at making the tentacle less chunky and to kind of like taper down. And then I was messing with using this as something that would go over the windows as well, so the tentacles could kind of reach around the ship. And I never really got anywhere with it, but it was good practice that saved me some time from like digging out the bricks and messing with them and creating more clutter and something else to take apart and resort. So that's how I like to use Studio. And so last year I did a lot of in-person building, with physical bricks right after Brickworld, and had like 3 new models up on the table in 1 week. And I haven't really put my hands on physical bricks since the show ended. I really thought I was going to, and I've surprised myself in that I have not, unfortunately. But this, who knows? I'm getting myself started here, and that's, as Chris said, he's been buying pieces. So I'm kind of figuring out the pieces that I want to get. There's a bunch of new pieces and new colors that I want to play with, and I just got to be careful of can I actually use these, or am I just getting them because they're new? Trent says, got to keep my fingers off the screen. Impulse to zoom in and out, pan around for myself. Yeah, I 100% get you. So here's what I worked on so far. This is the one that's probably furthest along. I really like. This is going to be, I've called it the Japanese fisherman's cottage. Japanese would be the style. I'm not saying that I'm going to put a Japanese fisherman in this. It'll probably be like an elephant or a walrus. But just mess around with the color schemes. I know a lot of people liked my swamp hideout because of the color theory used in it. So I'm trying to make all the correct color choices before I start trying to put it together. This one's going to be more about the landscaping than the house itself. Kind of excited about making some sort of stone harbor for it to be set on. But that'll come later. I'm getting the house together first, and then I'll see if I'm going to try to join the Ben world of Flexagons and see if I put everything together that way and make a little Fabuland village for this year. Alphonse says, I'm working on a ship as well. Very early stages, but rough plans outline at the moment. And Odile Dorado says, love the color combo. It's given pirate enemy faction vibes. All right, yeah, cool. Appreciate that. I assume you mean this, because this is. I love the color scheme of this. This possibly. I do like the color scheme here. I like using the olive green in something. I like the way it looks with the dark tan. I'm not totally sold on the tan here, but I think it will work for what I'm doing. You need something in there that's neutral. Not everything can be a cool color combo, and I think dark blue is the right way to go for the roof.
What is the accent color for the corners? Is that
dark tan.
Okay.
It is dark tan, yeah.
It's like a cozy palette. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
I would buy a house that looked like this, but not because it looks bad. Like, it's not the the flashy, exciting with we see your
Right.
lavender and all that normally, but it does go together and it looks very cozy in this scheme.
Yeah, and that's kind
what
of
you're going for.
That is kind of what I want to do. Is I want to work with like all different sorts of palettes, because I think Lego has done a really good job at making tertiary palettes, and so I do like using the bright colors. I do like a little bit of flamboyance in my builds when it comes to that, but I like the muted tones as well, especially the darker tones that they've been coming out with the last few years. So it was like the first colors I liked together were dark tan, the olive green, and the dark blue, and so just coming up with like neutrals around that are going to tie everything together, and that's why I think the tan works. Because if you just put these three colors on top of each other, if it's just dark tan, olive green, and dark blue, it's a little it pulls out some of the impact of those colors alone. Odelator says yes, he meant the tentacles, but also like the house, very modern. It feels like a house a family in a cartoon would live in. Thank you. I vaguely
Yeah.
It's super.
Any question?
Oh yeah, what's up?
Oh, you guys speak up.
Could you do, instead of the tan, what about light nougat? So that it would be
Let's find
not
out.
as like bright as that tan?
So this is the other thing I love about using Studio. Let's find out. Is that an orange?
It'll be in a brown. It might be in there too.
Medium nougat or light nougat? Light nougat kind of freaks me out, so I'm gonna try it. Let's just see what the medium nougat does.
Or you could just
Say no. Light nougat. I don't mind that. It gives it a little bit more of a pinkish hue.
Yeah, it takes away the yellowish, I feel like, that tan has in it.
Yeah, let me see. That's a real subtle difference, but where was that? Bright orange. Let's do
what about regular nougat.
Light nougat.
That's true.
Tan, light orange, earth orange, dark tan, dark nougat. Whoa, a little too
Not
orange.
dark nougat, just red.
Too orange.
Where is medium nougat? All right, let's just do this. NOUGAT. Dark nougat. There it is. Interesting. It works. It looks a little pumpkin-y now with the olive green next to it.
Yeah.
So we went to a different sort of. We went with. Boom. No. 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 How about, is there sand blue? I don't know about the blues.
I like the lighter blue better than the darker blue.
I like the light nougat.
I do too. I think that's what I'm going to go back to. I don't know how many pieces I actually have in this color. I think that might be a pain in the ass to get them all. I actually agree with this too. It's just a little bit on the warmer side, like you said, with this making it rather. I know there's not a
Rosier,
huge
less
difference
yellow.
here. Yes.
Yeah. It's not a huge difference, but it does make a difference.
Yeah. It really makes the dark tan pop out a little bit more.
Now, would both of these be considered shades of white?
No.
Oh, poor Ben. He's all eating his taco. And
Right. Yeah, that's the other thing that helps about this, because like we can just check to make sure that I don't know, lime isn't the best color for it. Definitely not. We know that for a fact now.
That's a little bright.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spring yellowish green. Yeah. I think I agree with VMAC. Light nougat, which I believe was initially Josh's suggestion, works the best there.
From the colorblind.
Yeah, good job.
Color deficient.
Yeah, color deficient.
So here's the one that this has been, again, I've been sorting. So here's the opposite end of the spectrum where I'm working on really bright colors that go together. I think the house looks a little bit too country for me. This is kind of the idea. I wanted like it to be half stone and then half timbered, or half timbered, I mean. And then the turquoise with the aqua, with the regular blue, with a pink roof, white as the neutral, and then having kind of a stone facade covering just half of the house. It's just kind of an idea I'm working with, didn't get very far with. But playing around with some of the color theory, I have a tendency to kind of overdo it sometime.
If you dropped the stone base lower than that foundation spot, and use that stone base as the base underneath it, I think that would totally rock it.
Like if we did some of this over here.
No. If you took the dark tan and put it underneath
underneath the whole house,
floor plan, as the base underneath it.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was initially going to go for in the first place. For like this would go around. Well, I could do it this way, but I was going to have like this side of the house is stone and this side of the house is wood. It's like it's been built by like the three pigs working together. I don't know. But I mean, I could definitely use this as a foundation instead, but I did want it to be the walls. So, but it can be both.
It could.
I wonder if you could mix in some like pinks and reds into that. So like, like flagstone, you'll have like stripes of like pink or red in it.
Yeah.
On that stone part to kind of make it look less, it looks too neutral with the rest of the colors right now.
Gotcha.
But if you had like a flagstone look to that rock work, I don't know if it's doable or not to do that, but yeah, something like that.
I don't know how many pieces they still make in sand red, but that was the first one I saw that looked viable with what you were talking about. Do this one. And then what else would work with that? That. And that? Ish?
Yeah. That, I mean, in my opinion, I think that brightens it up more.
Whitewash some of them?
Whitewash?
As in, like, stick some white in there, or of the lightest version of that color that you've got, as if it were a whitewash. Or you know how some houses will like stucco the brick and leave patches of the brick out?
Yeah, I hate when people do that. So that's what I did. That's what I did with the orchard house. So if it all looked like, let's just say that this wasn't here, you're kind of saying if the whole thing looked like they put it together like so, and then this was mostly white, and then we threw in a little just a little bit of, we'll go back to our new favorite color, like a flagstone look like that.
That looks cool too.
Yeah, lots of patches though. I would do.
Yeah, more.
Yeah. Like obviously that's just a mock, but a rough estimate. But yeah, I would. That would be my thing. Throwing the white in seems to also add highlight and stuff.
Yeah.
If I could recommend too, that your height of that wall should go down some, just because they comparatively most of the time when I see that on a house, it's always like right below the door handle height.
Yeah, that's what. I don't even know if this is the right height for a Fabulan figure. Actually, when Chris, when you entered the green room, I was looking for a Fabulan figure because I swear to God they used to have it in the menu here. I could not find it, unfortunately.
They have Duplo?
Maybe. Right. I did not see. Yeah, I didn't really have the time to keep playing with it as the show was getting closer and
yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
I startled you at that point. So
Well, plus your voice was possessed. So like out of nowhere, it was just like, "What are you doing, Mark?" And I was like, "What the flying was that?"
is that how that came in? Oh, that's
Very much so.
Because
Yeah.
yours was like sped up like a chipmunk.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
So
it was
mine was
total opposite.
Mine was opposite. It was totally like drawn out, and it really did sound like Satan had jumped into the green room. Let's
Hail
see.
Satan.
Tron says red as the Browns. Steve Paul says light nougat. Yeah, side the house with the color of minifig flesh. Brickworld Lab says as long as you use the yellow skin figs, it's not an issue. Alphonse says half stone, half German sounds about right. Alphonse says, do they make sand red masonry? I don't know. Bethany Wright is here. Hello, masonry brick and sand red. Now that would be incredible.
Bethany,
Uh,
hello.
Our newest Brickworld master, Bethany Wright, joining us this evening. We just had a conversation with her a little while ago. I got to see a preview of the Gujic. Sand red in 1x6 bricks and 1x2 plate only as far as one wide parts go. Sand red in 1x6 brick and 1x2 plate only. That's
Preview of a
as far as
Gucci
one wide
what's
parts go. Yeah.
You're fired, Bethany.
Yeah, so it looks like Brickbuilt Labs already looked this up for us. Sand red masonry would be awesome. So that, and then the other thing I've done, and I spent a lot of time on this, and I don't even know, I'm feeling rather selfish this year, so I don't even know if I want to bring this to my group. But I had an idea for like a 20th anniversary, a 20th year of Brickworld collaborative for us that I think would like play to all our strengths. So I started putting this together, and like the more work I think this is going to take, especially I want to build like collapsible modules that you can like stick the rock work into and like come up with a clever way for people to be able to fold this and put in their suitcase and come in from overseas. But it sounds like a hell of a lot of work, and I feel like concentrating on like my own builds this year. So I'm feeling a little selfish. I don't know if I'm going to go through with this or not. And this is just like for a sketch, and I've spent days on this, and it's not even done where I'm just like, all right, then leading a collaborative while running Brickworld. First of all, Ben said he'd help out, so you know that all the work would fall on him.
That's true. That's true.
So I'm not sure, but I have had fun doing this. Like the entire concept would be based around like building a transcendent place that kind of takes a little bit of all of our favorite themes and mixes it into one sort of sci-fi fantasy theme, and then all the buildings would be I would make a list of like tertiary color schemes as suggestions to make it like look really bright on top of a natural world. Like this planet built this city on top of ancient ruins. So we'll see if I actually even end up bringing this to the group, because I might not want to even do the work.
We built this city on ancient ruins.
Yep. So that's been my my building in my jumping into a studio the last couple weeks.
All right.
And so that's what I've done with my build time. But I feel like I'm lazier this year than I've been in the past. I feel like I've been very much indulging in taking some time off and resting. Although I do believe last year I went longer and did less work. I've actually been doing stuff. So Bethany, that's what I was talking about tonight before you got here. So if I'm having trouble figuring something out, I will jump back to studio. Sometimes, especially if I'm on the road, I will jump into studio first. Or if I've got an idea that I got to see if, like, what do I want it to look like? Let's even find out if the pieces exist. I'll start in studio, but I kind of go back and forth. So I was really inspired by a lot of things right after Brickworld last year, and I went directly to the bricks. Now this year, I went directly to studio to start kind of like, I was buying too many pieces that were just sitting here. And like there was a brand new pick-a-brick dump, and there are all these new pieces in it in new colors, in my favorite colors. And I'm like, let's go. So I'm like, before I order this pick-a-brick order, let me figure out what I want to build next year, what these things might look like. And then I've been sorting. I started a massive sorting project that's taken over the entire upstairs. So now I'm getting the bricks in my hand that way and playing with how the colors mix together. And so I've got all these little, like, these tiny little, like, 4-piece builds of, like, I want these 4 colors to go together, which is how this originally started the flower house.
The palette builds. What are the color tones I want to use in builds? Yeah,
Exactly, which is how I came up with the color schemes for these. This color scheme I came up with because it's the torso of the Kraken Knights, or the shield of the Kraken Knights. So that was a cheat. That was Lego's very cool color concept that I was like, all right, no, we're definitely going with this because these colors look great together. but yeah, that's kind of like my process is kind of all over the place. I don't have any one specific thing I do. I kind of jump back and forth between starting digital and starting tangible. I think pretty much every project I've worked on in the last 5 years, I've done both with, because there just comes a point. I'm trying to, like, with the roof for the Bogota house is a great example of where I was trying to figure out exactly how to make that work. And so I sat there and kept trying it in physical bricks. And I'm like, I'm not putting another physical brick together until I put this together in studio and see if it's actually even possible with Lego geometry for it to happen. So I use this tool probably more and more often every year, especially when sorting is out of control and the build table makes me anxious. I find it helps a lot for like that building anxiety of where am I even going to put this? And it stops you from digging for pieces just to try something out. Hawkeye says, almost was thinking you were talking about a montage of all the Brickworld themes into one hodgepodge. No. Hawkeye says, I'm interested how it looks later, Mark. All right. Yeah, absolutely. I will let you know. I'll let you know how it ends up.
Also,
for sure.
Yeah, I'd also say that whatever you've got in your cart, you've got to wait until Tuesday to order it so that you can get yourself that sweet sea serpent.
Oh,
On
yeah,
the
yeah.
7th. On the 7th.
Not until the 7th, which is kind of annoying that it's not till Tuesday.
I went out of my way this week too, because there was a house I wanted to build that ended up with like a color scheme similar to this, but in studio, this original purple, like the purple looks amazing. But it's very similar to the actual, like the bright pink or whatever, the light purple, which I call magenta, but Bricklink refers to this as magenta. Like that original purple, I think is a beautiful color. So I like bought every tile that was available in the United States. I don't even know what I'm building with it yet. I just really like the color scheme. And so that's another thing that I try to stop myself from doing, but it did backfire in this case where I was just like, I want to make something that is this color scheme. So I must order. They were not inexpensive because they did not make a lot of pieces in that color. And the tiles were exceptionally rare. So I was just like, no, I need them. I will buy every single one. So if you're looking for those tiles, I do apologize. You're not going to find any stateside right now.
Crazy guy.
Sounds about right.
All right. Let's see here. We're at an hour. We've got a couple more people who want to go. I want to clean up my space though quick. So even though maybe Mark doesn't have to, we're going to play this so I can clean up.
A wise man once said about Mark, you think he drinks water like a great white shark. About every 60 minutes, he's gotta go. Nature calls 2, sometimes 3 times a show. Hold the stream, he'll shout and dash. The show is live, but he's off like a flash. Instead of telling him you hold the stream, Ben provides cover, the perfect team.
Yeah.
But let's get into some of the news. Do you need the bathroom break before we go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bathroom break now, and then 40 minutes later, I have to take another bathroom break. Like, hey, I made it 2 hours. Now it's like, well, now you're making up for lost time. So I'm gonna go. Nope, here's the right one, and I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Of course you are.
You're gonna go. Why don't you start with those? Because unfortunately, I have to use the bathroom again already.
Cool, go do it.
What's it called? What's BPH?
BPH.
Ben plays a tune 2 minutes long while the Tainted sing along. Keeps the show rolling smooth, no rush. Mark mutes his mic so you can't hear the flush.
Mark is muted, so let me unmute him.
The reason I mute myself before I go is because I like to keep listening to what's going on, but I don't want everyone to hear me pee.
Yeah, I managed.
It's been 60 minutes since I last went, so I'll mute it and I'll be listening.
Fair enough. Yeah,
You'll be listening to me.
Hey, Mark's gotta go. No interrupting the stream's flow. He'll be quick, won't take too long. He'll be done by the end of this song. Hey, Mark's gotta go. Mark's gotta go. Hey, Mark's gotta go.
All right. Mark said he didn't have to go, and then look, he had to go. So, following in our circle, I think VMAC, you were up next, but you were like, build something. What are you talking about? Just my car,
it was
and I
a rocket
exploded
car, and we
Yeah.
watched it explode already. I got a
So-
different angle of it.
Oh, well, if you want to show it, you can.
Hey. All right.
All right.
Memento.
Uno Momento. All right. Well, we've got we can, anytime we need an Uno Momento, we play this. All right, here we go.
Christos.
All right.
Jesus Christos for the win! Victory! Jesus Christos!
Your car. All right.
Jesus Christos.
Boom. Wow.
Again, educational purposes on that.
Cannot
Yes.
have the rocket leave the car.
Smoke
And on
streak
top of
looks
that-
good.
On top of that, we taught them some physics. You also apparently taught them some Latin. I don't know. Lots of stuff was going on out
Fire
there.
safety.
Fire safety, apparently. Yeah, lots of good stuff. All right, Brick Dad's got something to show us. So we got to walk up Brick Dad. And I know we rearranged all these. Here it is. I can find it.
In the corner of the room, there's a world made of bricks. Brick Dad's in his zone, working his magic with flicks. Late nights glow with colors, each piece tells a tale. Building dreams for his kids, every block a trail. Every click brings a vision, his heart starts to soar. Creating joy in a castle, can't help but adore. Brick Dad building up dreams, one piece at a time. With every block placed down, it's like writing a rhyme. Creating memories that shine brighter than gold. In a world made of Lego, the stories unfold.
All right. Dad.
Look at that. I'm going to have to update that video. That's been a little while. The Lego rooms
Okay.
changed. All kinds of things are different. So I mentioned about doing some boat stuff this coming year. But in order to start, you have to have the right base, right? You got to have something that floats to compete. Well, I decided to go with
Big
the
vote.
biggest base I could find
Yeah.
to make sure that I had an ample base for my boat. Now,
At the boat from 2023.
this is the 17 City Lines, the 18 wide.
Oof.
Big boy.
Yes, this is 18 wide and 48 long, I think. So yeah, this is an ample base. But the reason I wanted to go with an ample base is because this is going to be getting some upscale treatment on top of that base. So something similar to this.
You do know it has to propel itself down the pool, right?
I say weight might be an issue.
It has sails. I have a leaf blower.
Okay. Well, all right. I mean,
I only need controls for steering.
interesting. This is all within the rules. I mean, are there rules? I don't even know.
That seems like
There are rules, but there are
Holes in the boat.
fudging room on how it has to be self-propelled. It doesn't
See.
say that the motor has to be on it.
I
But
see.
It has to be self-propelled. And
Can I-
with sails, that is traditionally how ships were self-propelled.
Can I tie a boat to my ankles and do butterfly?
I think
Just
that's not
throw it.
No,
self-propelled
that's
anymore,
mark
but I don't
propelled.
know.
That's not self-propelled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone's catching the same thing here, Reed. That it sounds like it might be a bit too big, but I mean, if you got ballast in it and you can make it move with your leaf blower, then we'll see. I mean,
Well,
it all comes down to physics.
does
Well,
it
and
have
that's-
to be a Lego built leaf blower though, right?
I was going to mention this. Can it be a bottle rocket boat?
We can do non-explosive CO2 maybe.
This
Yeah,
is
so
why
you-
I got the jump on it to begin with right now, is because I knew I needed a boat base. Why? Because I'm going to be in a pool and I need a floatable base. Now, is it going to be very heavy? It will have some weight to it, but there are ways that you can get around, cutting down the interior structure and stuff like that. Does it really need the mass that some of the Lego pirate ships have? No. And how much gets encapsulated and how much actually doesn't get used.
I just want to recommend, have you tried blowing on the sails with a leaf blower yet? Like
and that's why
the whole mass just going.
Well, that's where the riggings will come in to take a look at that. So I'm going to do some experimenting over the next couple months to see how this works, to see how I can structure this.
I love this.
And you know what? I'm gonna see how much I can push the rules. Last year, for this most recent Brickworld, it was to build something out of my comfort zone. So I'm going to take that challenge on again with the boat and see what I can do. Awesome. Everybody went paddle wheel style last year. I was doing some research and looking at all of the power systems and stuff like that. And I'm honestly not looking at taking this and being the fastest boat. I'm not looking at being the boat that's going to win. I want to build a pirate boat that I can put in this competition and have fun with. Because for me, that's all I'm worried about is just having fun with this build.
Yeah. Speaking of those paddle boats, LFK Brick says, hope you get Ned Lane. So do I, because you're just going to blow those paddles faster on the other boats with your leaf blower as well. I love this. Reed says, there are rules out there somewhere. I should probably know where they are. I don't. Brick Dad is going to cause a rule change. Yeah, but not until he gets there. And he's not going to ask permission. He's going to ask forgiveness. Sean says, working cannons. Use your size to your advantage. Yeah, of course, the sabotage boat. I don't think they had a sabotage boat yet. Alphonse says, Mark from Bethany, I'm curious. Mark, do you build in the studio first then tangible? Didn't I talk about that for like a half hour?
Yes. You did.
Sorry if you missed it. JVB is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Liam Brick the Bed. I'm not sure if I said hi to him yet, but there he is. He's here. Fun. Battle boats. Yes, I would pay to see that. Paddle wheels are the fastest, but it's about having fun so long as it doesn't sink. I would have fun if mine sunk. Are you kidding? Alphonse says, what are the rules on non-Lego motor for best mechanical? How would they know? I don't think they look under the hood.
Well, nice thing with the older boats is they are two-piece boats. So you can get into them, add ballast, and shift things around to actually play with them. Unlike some of the newer ones that are sealed and unipiece sets. So you can still play with it and have fun. And that was one of my biggest goals was I wanted to build a big boat for stability reasons and just to have fun with this. This is also going to be my display for this year as well. So
I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
Just don't make it so top heavy that it tips over. So you gotta get it all right. You gotta visit the pool. You gotta,
do
send
whatever
it
you
on
want.
The reflecting pool in DC. Do all the things.
Make sure you stir all your blades.
Yeah.
Bill Bartley says a few years back, someone used Lego plastic bags to pull the boat across the pool. So I believe the rules were changed to have source of propulsion on the boat. Maybe ? They used Lego plastic bags to propel it.
They tied them together.
And pulled it across.
Pulled it across. Steve Polda says Unipiece was my nickname.
I believe it.
Friday Night Brick says, well, make sure you seal the hull before the race to avoid water leaking and duct tape or electrical tape. Bethany says motors and coating can be used. That's right. She's one of our judges for mechanical. Motors and coating can be used, but motors and coating should not get in the way of Lego. For example, if the coating does the heavy lifting, it's not mechanical. I think it just means can he use Temu motors?
Sure,
but correct me if I'm wrong, Alphonse. Is that who asked? Liam says boat destruction derby. Yes, apparently I need to talk to John and Steve about this. I would go. I would build a boat just to sink and then have to jump in the pool. If I was forced to jump in the pool on the middle of Friday to get my boat, it would be like a rather refreshing forced break, and then I'd get in a hot tub afterwards. Both Lego motors and non-Lego motors can be used. The source of power doesn't matter per se, just an electrical input. Lego creativity takes it from there. I was going here. Of course, Carrie says I like big boats and I cannot lie.
I was singing that, of course, as well. But
all you other pirates cannot lie.
I cannot deny. Close enough.
Maybe this
You
will be a
tried, Tron.
collaborative build with Super Hawk Bricks over there with some functional bottle rocket cannons. We may
I'm gonna
make
need
something happen.
volunteers to clean up the pool after battle boats.
I'm pretty sure I would,
brick.
if people were setting off live fireworks at the pool, I'm sure I'd hear about it from security and probably sales. Maybe
no,
Schaumburg police.
What are we?
Whole lot less drama than a yard sale.
Yeah, try to sync with the trebuchet. That's a good idea.
Yeah, trebuchet boat.
Combine the two. Yeah. Trebuchets. That's what we'd call it.
Yes.
Trebuchets. I love this.
Trebuchets.
And now we have a collaborative build for next year for
Yay.
your Screw what I'm
Trebuchets.
doing here. Trebuchets.
Trebuchets just happened. It's now a thing.
It is.
All right.
Nice.
All right, Josh and Lindsay, do you have anything you want to show?
I can show off what I didn't make to Chicago.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that's
That
fun.
sounds awesome.
But, we need an intro. So, what do we play for Josh and Lindsay to watch?
I got one for them.
All right.
A world torn apart by fire and flood. Mutated platypus rise from the mud. With venomous claws and duck-billed beaks, they protect their home from the human freaks. Through the ashes and skies of red, platypus badasses busted heads. Through the ashes and skies of red, platypus badasses busted heads. This is the dawning of the age of Apocalypse. Mutated claws rise fierce and venomous through shattered skies and rivers of rust. In the age of Apocalypse, we fight, we must. Humans beware, this land is not yours. The platypus reign in apocalypse wars.
All right. A wholly appropriate song for Super Hawk. But here we go.
So, by the way, just ate a hot dog, came back to see Mark's made himself a new title. No, I didn't. I just noticed that myself. Somebody else made it for me.
Been there for a while.
All right, let's do this right here.
Yeah.
Let's see what we're looking at. Oh, cute.
So, these pieces aren't real, but this, if you don't know already,
They're not real.
Those aren't actually supposed to be there. They are holders to keep it from falling apart right now. This is the Death Slice, but it is getting modified into a Life Star. So this is all going to be a field for cows and a barn, and there's going to be the different layers are going to be like processing and milking and shipping at the laser level and all of the different processes that come with dairy and milk. So it will be a Life Star instead of a Death Star.
You probably need some Fabulant cows.
Well, the cows are a GWP.
Any cows would be great, considering how expensive cows are.
I would love to babysit all of your cows at Brickworld Chicago next year if you'll let me. And I
Hell yes.
print them at the end of the show.
Happy Life Day, says Jazzy Viking Bricks. Apparently, grammar is spelled wrong in my new title, so we know who did it.
Not me.
Oh, Laterado loves it.
That is supposed to be a hole, but it's going to be like a poop chute for all of the cows.
For cow poop, yep, that makes sense.
And the elevator is now going to have a sliding barn door instead of the circular door that sits on front of it. So it's a modification to a set that's already there, but this back space is going to be instead of stars, it's going to be like a field. These will be like trees instead of the side of the walls of the building. So it's just a different imagination of what I saw when I originally saw the Death Star.
Yeah, so Liam, I don't know if you saw their other creations at Brickworld, but they have a Batwing, they have a Millennium Falcon, they have an AT-AT, and a Captain Jack Sparrow's pirate ship, all recolored. It's kind of like their thing. That's kind of badass. And I can't wait to see how. This is going to take a long time. Of course, you weren't going to be able to do this stuff by Brickworld, like with everything else you were doing. Somebody put you to work.
It's not just following the instructions, because the instructions are great to a point, but when you're doing modifications like grass, or this is going to be a barn, or you're now trees instead of a wall, those snot pieces. One thing I did have the most trouble with was this right here, because when this goes in, there are these windows right here, and if I don't put those windows in, let me see if I can show you. In here, oh, maybe I'll just bring it to you.
Oh, later on, I want it to be Avatar minifigs, not Fabuland. Fine.
So, these studs, these black studs right here, create an issue when you go to set the plate in on these.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
How they have it built is with the big 6x panels, and I didn't want to fill it with 6x panels, so instead I used.
So you drop those windows in for the spots where the. Oh yeah.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, the panels. The panels. Yeah.
Panels. Yep. Look at that.
So that way it now sits flush on the thing. So it's got some modifying to it, but yeah, that's our current work in progress.
Love it.
I like that it's called Life Day because that's a Star Wars thing anyway. I like that it's cows. Yeah, it's going to take a while. You're definitely not almost ready for Brickworld with this one. It's going to take a little while still. So
yeah, Grand Rapids is still a long shot.
I agree.
Yeah, well, take a shot. Might as well. So
yeah, that's what we're working on.
Yeah.
Hey, Girl Brickslot is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Olerado also says, I'm sure the Navi people would be happy to share their space with the Fabuland counterparts. Yeah.
Why not?
Makes as much sense as anything.
Why not? Yeah.
I like the Wolverine claws as the grass blades a lot. That's super cute. What's made the little pine trees? That's the end of the fern. Yeah.
They're just sideways instead of.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great. How fun is this? Oh, and that's kind of the same technique you were talking about for Ben's swamp.
Yeah,
with the
kind of
plates of the
putting
different
in
colors.
like the different spots to make it look like it's patches of whatever. Or like
Patches of different grass. Yeah.
Some of it's trampled down, and we got like little hoof marks and holes and all that other fun stuff.
Spots for cows. So.
Spots for cows to put their little feeties down. All the stuff. All the things. What's the propeller blade there doing in the middle of the grass?
This is a poop chute.
Well, yeah, but there's a little.
Oh wait, propeller. Oh, this. It was just an idea.
Wind farm.
All right.
Inspiration. Can I make it something? It's kind of
all the cow fart exhaust.
Oh yeah, traps all the methane. That's what powers the laser.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a milk cannon.
Oh yeah. The laser's not
a milk cannon.
Milk.
Yeah. It So to be honest, when I originally saw the Death Star, I didn't see the Death Star as a slice of a Death Star. I saw it as a mammogram. And so my brain said, well, that makes milk, and cows also make milk, so I'll just make it a milk farm. But to me, it looks like a big slice of breast.
All right. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Mark's getting a message, so he might have to go do something quick here.
Yep.
Which is fine. Let's see here. No new comments. Liam's just saying hi to Nicole. Hi, Nicole. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I want to see all of the little houses and levels for the Death Waffle, which is now going to be the life star or whatever we're calling it. Life.
Yep. I do have
Slice of Life. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Have some fun name.
Sponsored by Farm Life.
Yeah. By Fairlife Farms right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have
Right
a
now,
plan with the backside.
If you didn't know that this was going to be the Death Star, like when you're pulled out, it kind of looks like a boat. And that it kind of looks like it has a hull and a little house on the front there for the captain to sit in. I don't know what they call that on a boat. I do think they call it a house.
Wheelhouse.
The land ship.
Ship's captain.
Yeah, the wheelhouse. Yeah. So that's kind of what it looked like. But now that we know it's going to be the life slice, I'm excited to see it. So yeah, life slice or slice of life.
Life, slice of life.
Yeah. So, all right, that's pretty fun. Yeah. All right, I think Mark had to go check on L Matt Husband, so that's fine. Let's see here. Naming our heroes. Well, we already did that. Nobody built stuff, or did they? We already did that as well. News and notes. Oh, moving on to the news, and we do have a little bit of news to talk about. Let's see. Superhawk is fixing their camera, so while they're working on that, we can get ready to start with the news here. Last week we did do some talk about Boba Fett and all the Olivia Rodrigo sets. BMAC had no idea who Olivia Rodrigo was, but that's okay. She's very popular, not quite as popular as newly married Taylor Swift, apparently. But we care more about this right here. Way more adorable than Taylor Swift getting married. This is the Cute Animals Red Panda. I previewed this briefly on Wednesday when I saw the pictures of it, but here it is. It's coming August 1st. It's a 3-in-1. It's $30, only 297 pieces, which is kind of a surprise. Felt like maybe it would have a few more pieces, being what it is.
Thank you.
But
Somebody
it
got
is
the ding
cute.
dong up. Yeah, it's ding dong. It's doorbell. Yes, thank you. It's friend shaped.
He's a little silly, but here's the red panda, and then it looks like our 3-in-1 options are an owl of some sort and a fish, a clownfish.
I like the fish.
There's the owl. I don't know. What do you think of the owl, everyone?
Owl looks like a child in a Halloween costume. Owl.
Agreed.
Yeah, very.
A little bit.
I've seen worse Harry Potter sets.
It looks like it's like the elder, like the wise man character in the cartoon.
I will say, yeah. How many licks does it take to get the center of a Tootsie Pop? Is this guy?
Yeah.
I will say he looks better than Fox or whatever his name was from the Harry Potter thing.
Yeah.
Steve Bolton says the owl looks foul, but Orlando Dorado says the owl is buff. Yeah. Yeah, he does not skip bicep day.
Yeah. That part that we were talking about is used for the eyeball there. It's in black. That we were talking about for the bubbles on the swamp, possibly.
Mm-hmm.
I did not see it.
It at least comes in black and trans orange, but we'll have to see.
Is there a print on it of like the pupil spot, or is that just a reflection of the light from the studio?
It's just the light.
It's just a rendering, yeah.
A regular ball piece, or
nope, that's different. Oh, let's see here, and there's clownfish.
Okay, he's kind of cute.
He's wearing one high heel.
I'm not seeing clownfish out of this though.
It's got the stripes.
I could see the severed leg from the knee down.
Seahorse.
Wow.
I would put this with the seahorse.
No, just turn your head a little bit.
It is an artificial limb. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It looks like a chicken leg for sure. Yeah, or the owl's leg if you cut it off.
Yeah.
Liz is back. Good evening, Liz. Thanks for joining us.
There's our star.
He's so cute.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
I want to give him a big hug.
There's the owl catching the slug.
Those wings
Like
don't
a snail without a shell. I don't know what he is. Slug, I guess.
That's a good point.
Fish is smiling.
Why? What is wrong with his fin? Why?
Fin is tiny on both sides, as well as the one on top. Like, this is the problem with him. He's got the smallest flipper in the world over here.
There's lots of problems with him.
This.
No.
They're like, we gotta force this one because we really don't have enough for a third.
Yeah, this one's kind of terrible.
Good night,
Here's the
Liam.
lifestyle shot.
Necessary. Oh, hey, look, the owl, the pencil holder is an owl.
It is.
Brick
You have a woven
Dynasty
basket, so that's good.
Brick Dynasty suggests that everyone needs a severed limb in their fish tank.
I mean, you know, all right.
Owl looks like it's pouncing like it's a cat. Yes.
Almost. Here's the owl.
It's
on the shelf with another owl.
I've got a caption for this. Come at me, bro.
That's exactly. Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside owl. He's not gonna be bad baby. He's gonna be bad bard. The bad bard owl. Look at this
lady owl with like a little flip hairdo.
Yeah, this is owlrific. There's our fish.
No.
We've got the weird soft focus cooking on this one. We've got an iPad. It's on a step. Is it this step? Let's check with someone new today. Josh and Lindsay, are we on that step in the instructions?
I would say no.
That's like a negative Ghost Rider.
That's a negative. I don't even know if a grass piece comes in this set.
It's closer than we normally
It
are.
is very close, though.
It is green.
It's not as bad as we've seen for sure. Looks like our child has several layers of clothing and a seahorse necklace. Funny enough, we were talking about seahorses.
There is a grass
it's a
piece in
seahorse.
it, so these pieces are in the set.
Okay, it's potentially in the set. It's a step up.
Coin purse.
There she is with her 3 layers of clothing. So we've got an undershirt, a shirt over that, then a shirt with a collar, then a sweatshirt over that. So we've got a child with 4 layers of clothing.
Jeez.
It's got to be super cold in that studio.
Yeah, that's got to be in Denmark. It's
Must
apparently
be.
frozen.
Right.
Do all the
I wonder if
lifestyle
she bought the
shots
sunflowers.
in a pole barn in Norway, I guess. I don't know. So there she is. Oh, look how cute he is.
I
That's a
love
very
this.
good shot of the panda.
We also got a basket made out of woven rope, I guess. I don't know.
Good night, Bethany. Jazzy Viking Brick says the owl is about to start Irish step dancing. Tron says, "Catch me outside." Who?
And Brick Dad, it doesn't look like it's got the grass piece. Instead, this is that telescope piece with the thicker.
Oh yeah,
with the thicker bits on it.
Pop that out for a second. Let me throw this on screen.
In the meantime, Haka Lego Man says, "If who's there was an owl." Joseph says, "Disney Channel original tight fit." I don't know what that means. All she needs is a fedora and a fingerless glove? Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is one.
No, that's not the right part. That is the telescope.
Oh, that's
base.
the base.
Yep. That's the telescope base in green. So it is technically not that plant part. So it is not in that set.
I realize
But it
what
does
the
have
owl
something
is
similar.
giving.
So
The owl is
kinda
giving.
funny. Yeah, he just looks so silly there. I don't even know what to say.
The owl looks like he's wearing one of those fan fingers, like the foam fingers that they wear at baseball games.
We're number 1.
I'm surprised the
we're
red
number 4.
panda.
What is?
Yeah.
I feel like it's a big enough thing. Should have been the bigger size of this, like the next size up one when they do these.
Rick Dad is still investigating very hard over here. So here's our shot.
It's what
Scroll
I
down,
do.
Rick Dad.
It is what you do.
Scroll down.
That's a green carrot at the bottom of whatever she has.
Yeah, so this is the regular
Or
plant
not
stem.
carrot, candle.
This is the regular plant stem, which is not in this set. Instead, it's the bottom of the telescope piece in green, which is a thicker stem. So
Brick Orphanage, and I agree, is flipping everybody off. If it had, but it's not the middle finger. It only has 2 fingers.
That's all it needs is the thumb and the finger.
Oh, that's what he's doing. The Nixon impression. I am not a crook, he says. Who needs a hug? It's Owl Nixon. We have it again. Hey, Meredith is here. Mexico just fell apart, so watching this instead. Oh, no.
sorry, Mexico.
Maybe the clownfish's Lego gauging interest in a Finding Nemo Lego set. A buildable Nemo would be great. Yeah, but no.
Be better than this.
Yeah, I was like, this is not a good sell on a Finding Nemo set if this is what they're going to do with a clownfish.
Yeah.
I cannot tell a lie. That's what he said. I am not a crook. I cannot tell a lie. That's what the owl's saying. The middle feather.
It's giving him the middle feather. We're going to save the botanicals for last. Let's move on to Halloween. First up, we've got the Halloween Pumpkin Lantern, $30 for 323 pieces. How does that panda only have like 290 pieces and this one has 323?
How big?
But
It's full of 1x1s for the seeds.
Yeah,
Who
agree with
knows?
Brickworld here.
It's mostly hollow on the inside, but it does look like it has a bunch of translucent parts on the inside here and then a light brick.
I like that it's already molding.
Yeah.
Accurate.
I prefer this wasn't $30 because I'd buy the crap out of it for all that orange.
Oh, it's a light brick.
Look at that.
Light brick tax.
This is actually pretty good. I don't know.
I like it.
It has a ghost. Action piece. Looks like you push down on the top of the stem to light it up. Even got a lifestyle shot.
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
What is in the bottom left? Is that a yarn drawing of a wolf monster nightmare thing? Am I wrong?
think it is.
Well, here's the thing.
Looks
Last
like
year we got a pumpkin
woven
also.
necklace. Woven necklace.
Okay, so last year, yes, we got a pumpkin also last year.
Yeah.
But the light up brick was actually in the ghost build last year as well.
That is so that woven necklace is on top of a Nightmare Wolf ink splat drawing.
So yeah, it's a Rorschach test of some sort.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
See it?
I see a face being like stretched out with a hand that they're just swinging.
It's like got a sticker like stuck on it. We're in a Halloween spooky bedroom because we have a batarang on the wall back here.
Yeah.
We've got a
just a bat.
skateboard alert.
Ow!
Is that a skateboard?
Ow.
I like the
and
clear
space.
chair.
It is.
Yeah, it's
It is a transparent chair.
That's a wire chair.
No.
soft focus again. Like they just, yeah, maybe it's just invisible. I don't know.
No, he's right. It's translucent. It's like that plastic chair.
I think it's got a metal frame and then it might be plastic in the middle because they certainly don't have anything else on it.
I think it's all plastic, but that's okay.
All right, we'll see.
Oh, and Mexico
believe
just
you.
scored, so things are going better. Pumpkin stencil, maybe.
Oh,
Oh yeah, there it
where's the crowd
is.
go?
There you can see it. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
it's all translucent.
Reed needs one. That means Brick Dad, can you find it? Because Reed needs one. Reed needs several for his office and studio.
They probably sell it at IKEA.
You're not wrong.
Actually, I'm checking to see if I have pictures of it from IKEA already. So
From previous research. And
Yes.
why is this on a drafting board?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why? Are they going to
Accurate carved pumpkin.
use an X-Acto knife on it?
It's
I
got
almost-
both orange and reddish orange on it too.
And
do
it
like-
has the bright, like the flame yellowish orange for the teeth. Sorry, Lindsay, go ahead.
No, I do like that it's a different facial expression than previous pumpkins.
That is fun.
He looks angry.
question
happy.
for Reed: does he want office style with roller wheels, or does he want a stationary chair?
I love you, Rick Dad.
I think we're about to find out. What do we got, Rick Dad? Here we go.
So
Oh, wow.
just to find out what do we really want here, with their lifestyle shots and dimensions, just in case Reed needs to know. And of course,
wants-
all of the configurations of it from different views in this one shot.
Steve Polda says they probably sell the clear chairs at Spirit Halloween stores.
They
Well,
might.
we have it with gold base also. If you feel the need for more gold,
Oh, yeah.
Ew.
rainbow bling.
so
Barf in the bad way.
That looks
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, God, what? There, okay.
Silver's
No,
not bad.
I'm okay. I want that.
So what's
The
the
other one
more,
is offensive.
yeah, what's the most expensive one on there, Brick Dad?
Ooh.
The one that's 110.
we're sitting at $109.99 plus shipping on. Well, it's coming to Amazon. So if you buy from Amazon, you can actually get it with same day shipping, possibly 2 day shipping.
I'm buying
So-
this.
My question though is, with color in the option where it says color. They say clear with cushion.
Yeah, what's
Yes,
the cushion?
exactly.
I don't see a cushion. Is it a clear cushion too?
It's like Wonder
Yeah.
Woman's jet.
Oh, there's the cushion. Yeah, there is a cushion on there. All right, there it is.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
Alphon
Yeah.
says, in the past, I've laser cut jack-o'-lantern gourds and apples. Oh, nice. I would love to do that. Good call
Sounds
for a
fun.
laser cutter.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
apparently it's weight rated at 260 pounds.
Yeah, that's nonsense though. So
Now, there
if
is
it's
a rose-
260,
there is
it'll
a
fit
rose-colored
360
version.
easy. No
Lay
problem.
down,
Also-
baby. Lay down. Oh, sorry.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Kind of a translucent pink color if you want that, Reed. What was the stationary option, Brick Dad?
Well, let me pull that one back up. I'm going to hop off of here. Let me swap screens and get the other one. Let's see. Where's it at?
do
I
not
love
like
having a
that-
research team that is just Brick Dad. What'd you say, Lindsay?
I don't like that it doesn't have arms.
Yeah.
Just gotta imagine they're
Lean
there.
back, that's plastic.
Alphon says those chairs are weight rated as uncomfortable and easy to fall off of.
Wait, do we need arms?
Arms.
Did it say that? Oh no, he found it.
Well, I have a different one with arms if we would prefer that one.
Here it comes. Yep, gotta wait for it to come up. This one looks a little more regal.
Victorian.
$239. Oh my
This-
goodness.
This looks like one of the characters from Beauty and the Beast.
It very well could be. And it
Yeah.
has no soul, thus it has no color. So,
Is there a cup holder option? Steve Paulden wants to know.
No.
a cup holder option?
No.
Careful
Brick
what
Dad-
you ask for.
Give Brick Dad a minute. He'll find you a cup holder option. That's why he asked.
Yeah. Well, Brick Dad's looking at that. Let's take a look at this one. The Halloween skull
Oh.
candle.
What?
Okay, I
this
see it now.
No.
This one is $20 for 204 pieces.
No.
No. Mark's a big fan. It looks like it's got a potion-y, bottle-y thingy down here. And it's got a candle melting on its skull head. And it's got several spiders crawling around it. So that's delicious.
That'd be great if like the skull looked like a skull.
Don't forget.
Okay. Well, Mark says it doesn't look like a skull.
No, it's too thin. It's like it's
I-
not deep enough.
I agree. I had to search for the skull to see it before you said it was a skull.
Yeah. Boo. It has
You got
no
a milk crate?
cheeks. Thank you, JVB.
Yeah. We got a milk crate cooking here. We've got a ball down on the ground. So we're getting there.
We got a milk crate on a ball.
Here. Okay, this is fun.
Cheekbones are not.
They have one of
Cheekbones
those.
are
They have one of
Not
those things with the nails, with no that you like press your hand into to make an impression. They have one of those over here that's had the skull pressed into it.
It
I was gonna say, it
does
looks like
what?
the skull has been pressed.
And what's
Yeah.
sitting on top of that?
That's like a form hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. And we're sitting on top of an old beat up toolbox.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I guess
What
that's
does
where I'd put
mine
mine.
say?
And now we're on top of a rusty shelf.
Okay, now that I see the depth,
Yeah, it's not so bad, right?
I'm
It
better
still
with
just
it,
doesn't have
yeah.
cheeks.
I like the candle. I like the entire concept. Just from the front, something seems. I wish it was a better skull. Maybe because the eyes are focused in towards each other. That's what's very wrong with it.
Yeah, it's got like what looks like the bridge of the nose, but then the nose is not there.
The nose is
It
inverted.
doesn't really have any cheeks. It looks like it should go down a
Or
little
the-
below the teeth.
Well, and the cartilage doesn't exist in the skull itself. Like there is a hole there.
Right.
But why? Yeah. Again, why is it there? Like, why is there singularity between the eyes? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why that's there.
Reed wants to know: isn't this what Steve drank out of in college? Steve, what was your nickname? Skull drinker in college?
Could be.
Skulls of my enemies.
Feel like they need a disclaimer that the spider doesn't actually come down on a string.
Yeah. Do we not have that?
Yeah, I don't see it on there. There's no disclaimer.
Oh, I'm gonna sue.
Yeah, but not bad. I also like the flame piece. Looks interesting.
Agreed.
Probably a couple of pieces, but I like it. I also like the martini glass type looking thing for the top of the poison bottle or whatever this is. So,
Oh, he was just known as Milk Cannon, you guys. So calm down.
All right. Well. Makes way more sense. So there we go. $20. Not bad. I've seen worse. And here's our last one, I believe, in the Halloween collection. $20 again, 286 pieces. The colorful lantern.
Oh, this is cute.
Pareidolia squid.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's all I can see, and that's why I want it. What is it supposed to be?
A lantern?
A lantern, a colorful lantern. I don't know
Pareidolia squid. I'm on board.
It seems very like a Mexican Day of the Dead
Okay.
thing, I guess, but I don't know. Just kind of the colors and shapes. That's sort of what it reminds me of. I have no idea if that's what it is, but
Odile Dorado says it. It looks like Dan Aykroyd's vodka brand Crystal Skull vodka.
Oh, interesting.
I'm gonna research that
Look
real
at that.
fast.
Nacho Libre, if you remember that movie.
Sorry about the skull.
Well, Nacho Libre here, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the skull. Sorry. Well, sorry, VMAC.
And there we have our lantern. Looks like it took a tumble. I don't know.
Ruh-roh.
So
Can you?
we've got a blanket strewn about on the floor. We've got art supplies. We've got a lot of our tropes. We've got a plant, problematic plant here sticking out into the shot.
I have a depth perception problem with this
Books with no
photo.
spines.
Yeah, books with no spines. Yep.
It does look like Dan Aykroyd's vodka, Crystal Skull vodka, which does have a rainbow version, so he might have meant both.
Okay. All right.
Oh, dear Lord, what is happening? What
Yeah,
is-
we're hanging
what
a
is-
lantern from a rain stick.
what is the rain stick sitting in? Looks like
Wire
looks-
mesh trash
clear.
can.
Yeah, giant
Clear trash can?
giant acrylic trash can.
that you keep your walking stick in. That your walking stick has the head of a Rottweiler at the end.
It kind of looks like that. We got
This is
blankets strewn
upsetting.
about again. We've got a lamp.
Does that end table only have 2 legs?
Yes, it does. Yep. Must be leaned against something. I don't know.
Attached to the wall.
It's a stump table.
Yeah.
You guys, there's so much wrong with this shot. It's disturbing. It makes me not want this in my house because you know what it looks like? It looks like the tiki, the little wood tiki symbol that like haunted the Brady family.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
There.
You guys remember
on the
that episode?
floor,
I've got to step out for a second. I'll be right back.
So
Yes,
Pink Wheels.
I do
will
remember that
switch-
episode.
I will switch this off. Someone else want to pick this up for us?
Sure.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Pink Wheels says, where did they find this walking stick? Swap meet? Flea market? I would say ancient burial ground. Jazzy Viking Brick says Bud Light koozie on the windowsill. Was there? Jesus. All right, so we're back to this chair.
Well, I stepped in because I wanted to get you something a little more contemporary than that classic vintage that had armrest on it. Okay, but I wanted to make sure that you still had that. So see, I wanted to try and mix it up a little. I wanted the armrest, but I wanted that acrylic fill. But I also wanted that office utility vibe that was going on with it too. So I wanted to make sure we did that for you as well. Now, Steve, I unfortunately have to let you know I couldn't find any with cup holders, but I definitely could find a couple suction cup holders that can actually adhere to the acrylic, kind of like in a shower or something like that. So we can definitely hook you up with something like that as an accessory pack to go with one of these chairs for your office.
Ask and ye shall receive. Next year's pre-order for merchandise for Brickworld. Brickworld branded translucent chair with wheels, armrests, and cup holder. Cup holder sold separately.
I like it. I won't fall.
All right, I'm looking for this damn thing. What's it called? A lantern.
Just put
Yeah.
lantern, that's what I did.
Yeah,
Just
let me do it that way.
put-
It's like we're panicking because Ben left. Like we don't know.
I swear, this floor has like a portal in it though. Like by
Okay,
the
so
leg of the
Bare
chair,
face with
That's what we're
there's a
looking at.
square that's,
Oh,
like,
you guys have it. Sorry.
sunk down in the.
I thank you. I have a huge depth perception problem with this. There's definitely a Bud Light beer koozie in the window with like a bag from Jack in the Box behind it.
Or rally.
I can't
A red-
tell
yeah,
if
that's what
that
I meant.
is like a wrap or
Pet
Is that a-
Cemetery.
is that a letter in the windowsill? Is that a D or something like that?
Perhaps, or an O or a C?
Or a 0?
Does anyone see the bear in the lantern? Green eyes with a orange or yellow muzzle.
Yeah, 100%.
Cartoon bear.
I see many faces in this lantern. Smoky Smokes, welcome, by the way, says that hanging set reminds me of the Tiki Mask dude from Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Reed says those chairs look like the ones I took to my aunt a few months back when they were at my grandma's house in the 70s. Yes, they are very, very 70s. Brick Dynasty says, I thought only strippers used clear chairs.
Okay, so here's the next lifestyle shot.
And JVB says these shows would be great for the nudist colony. We're definitely on a theme at the moment. That's the shaving cream can from Jurassic Park. Oh, is that what that is? Okay, that makes more sense. It says Barbasol, not Bud Light. They both start with B, so
yes. So
we have
now
a giant mushroom lamp. That mushroom lamp is obscene.
We moved over to the stump stool that is leaned against the wall that only has the
two-legged.
Yes. So we're actually hanging from the lamp that was on top of the. We don't put things on top of books normally.
You guys, Meredith this is the first time she's seeing this. Why is there an out of focus plant leaf? This happens all the time. Out of focus plant in the foreground. It was one of our lifestyle tropes for our lifestyle shop bingo. This happens all the time. Sometimes they're dead.
Yeah.
A dried out fern out of focus in the foreground.
If I back up, we have plants in the foreground as well. Out of focus as well. So this is a normal thing in lifestyle shots where they're like, we need something up close. We need something in the back. Dead plants, live plants, it doesn't matter. We'll do it all.
They doubled down recently with out of focus door frames.
Yes. So here is where the next shot takes place, is over here on this lamp. We have the book that's right here on top of the stool. And then this is the plant that is the out of focus plant again in the next shot. So when we jump forward, here's the out of focus plant, here's the book, here's the stool, and here's the lamp with it hanging the lamp. So this can hang all over your room, anywhere you want, if you have a spot to hang it. So
Ahim, we'll make sure that VMAC has them for next year's lifestyle shot video workshop. Can you go back 2 shots, I think? Back to the possessed Rottweiler walking stick. There, this one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, forward one, sorry.
Yeah, I got you. The Rottweiler, you got you. Yep.
Yes. All right, so I appreciate that you guys think that's a wire basket that this walking stick is sitting in. However, what I see here, it looks like a glass.
It's glass.
That is a tinted acrylic base.
Is it? But it looks like in my brain, it looks like a rocks style glass, and so the scale of this is even more dizzying than the first time we looked at this.
What about the file folder being absorbed into the depths of hell?
Why do you have a walking stick in a glass anything with a lantern hanging from it?
But like the file folder is pulling the entire dimension of the rug in. Like, do you guys not see it's like distorted around it?
Isn't there like there's a super behind it is like one of those accordion style, like the thing you press air into your fireplace with in the corner, like a giant bellows behind the file folder.
I don't know what that is. And I think the file folder is sitting on top of like a black file folder, so it looks like it's getting sunk into the floor.
All the studios were rented today, so we just had to go with the Gate to Hell studio.
Did anybody mention the blank canvas on the wall?
It's a black. Oh yeah,
the black one.
Well, the blank canvas over here behind it, because that's not a doorway. That's a canvas leaning against the wall.
Yeah. There's dear God. I either think they're trying to break our brains and like kill us all. Like I think we are on like what's it called? I think we're on accoutrement overload. So I just need a breather.
This is the style you aspire to. It's flawless, expensive, and new. No 2 chairs are matching, and the fig tree is dying. Look, there are little balls on the shelf. I just made you say balls. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement
accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere. Yeah! We've got the antique stapler next to a meaningless roll of twine. We found Grandma's urn surrounded by books with no spine. The photoshopped iPad is on a step, and Dad's old ashtray looks just fine. Accoutrement in the bowl. Accoutrement. Blank canvas on the wall. Blank canvas. Tripping hazard on the stairs. The stairs are a shelf. Lifestyle shots with our ladder to nowhere.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. I went to go find a box. Okay. So yeah, so that was the lantern.
That was difficult.
Let's move into maybe ones that we're a little more excited about, because this one we've known's coming. Well, the second botanical one we've known's been coming for a while, but let's look at the dark flower arrangement first.
Pretty. Want.
562 pieces.
We got live
$60.
ooze.
Yeah.
Listen to the sea of ooze washing us, washing over all of us. Yes.
So here's some highlights here. I see myself this single leaf piece in purple.
Ooh, that makes me happy.
That I think some people will like. Lots of the kind of the big petal leaf or flipper in dark green. I also see the flower stem in springish, yellowish green or whatever color they call that.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a number of nice pieces in there. Looks like we also have a black umbrella piece and a bunch of the shield piece in dark red.
Dude.
So some cool pieces in here for sure. So goth flowers. Yeah.
What's the price on this?
Nicole's into it.
I think it was $60.
Oh, yeah. Speeds and feeds. We forgot.
I did say them, but it was quick. I think it's $60, 562 pieces. Yep. August 1st.
Sold.
And here's our first lifestyle shot.
What the heck is that purplish thing on the table?
Yeah, that's a flower vase, apparently.
It looks like a growler jug, but not brown.
Yeah, or Slimer's shapeless baby. I don't know. And then we
yikes, that was specific.
This is interesting. We have 3 chairs, 4 chairs around the table. 2 of them sort of match each other.
3?
Yeah.
And then the brown one behind it sort of matches too, but the 4th one not a match at all.
Way off the track. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Pink Wheels makes a great point here. This lady is nowhere near goth enough for this.
Get the cardigan out of here.
This lady is like
that lamp.
You have a cardigan and a scarf too.
The scarf is hiding her skull tattoo. That's what you guys.
The scarf is actually part of her blouse, because if you look at her cuff on the sleeve, it's all one.
It's the same
pattern.
Colored. Maybe she just matched. Maybe there's something on sale at TJ Maxx.
Yeah, maybe.
Girl, Brickslot no longer likes the set because of the price. Brick Dynasty says this
is a lifestyle shot.
It'll go on sale.
This will probably look good with the Sailing Wednesday flowers, which I just bought for Matt, by the way, because he really wanted a black orchid in the house.
Right.
Yeah, Chair Guy got fired. Too close to matching. That's the last time we'll see that.
Like what happened?
Hey, look, it's our new bestie. Halifax Brick Girl says, I hurried home to see this. I miss seeing you all already. Planning for next year. We miss seeing you too.
All right.
You're a great addition to the show this year, and you helped me through opening ceremonies where I was told to stall.
Yeah, well, we'll get that worked out next year.
Ooh, Christmas ashtray.
As long as I don't have to try to operate the stream on your Macintosh, we'll be fine.
Christmas ashtray.
Christmas ashtray with
filled with pieces. 2 Christmas. One's a candy cane. One's a poinsettia.
Like a folded up leaf ashtray. It's kind of crazy.
Meredith is absolutely correct. She looks like she is straight out of JCPenney catalog from 1998. Yes. Perfect call. Well done.
Yeah.
Star comment of the night.
In this for sure. There we go. Our table is not centered in the shot and it's not centered on the rug. Those are requirements. We also have a box of art supplies, including a scissors and a pen. and some sort of card with like a doily lacy cover.
Nice. Now I want
Oh,
it.
I like the coin
Yeah.
purse is a nice little touch too.
The coin purse.
A little coin purse. Look at that bad boy.
I haven't seen one of those in ages.
Yeah.
That's where she's saving all her pennies that they don't make anymore.
That thing is retro. That thing's retro as hell too, man.
Steve Folda. I also have fond JCPenney catalog memories.
She's looking very intently here at the
Is that a
iPad
color
stuff.
wash above the wainscoting in the background? Is that like, are we going back to the early 2000s, like trading spaces? Like, I got 2 types of paint and some sponges and some like whatever the the retardant liquid is, and I made a color wash on your wall. Is that wallpaper?
No, it's plant wallpaper.
Is it?
Yeah.
So, Lindsay, don't feel attacked. I used to do that for a living, color wash
yeah,
people's
I did.
walls. Yeah.
My personal areas, so
It's fun. It's
it's-
expressive.
It's some
wow.
wallpaper.
Those shelves are like, they're getting to the point where like it doesn't look like a cozy home. It looks like an episode of Hoarders with all the shit they have on those shelves.
Yeah. Is this an antique stapler or personal pleasure device? I can't tell.
It's the fallopian tube statue in a different
Oh,
color.
that thing again.
I think it
Oh,
is.
Got a ball of twine or something down here. I don't know. We've
Next
got,
to a meaningless roll of twine she found.
We've got some books. They look like they have spines, but they don't have any words on them.
Are they facing up?
One
Are
of
the
them's
spines
facing
facing
backwards. I don't know how they're facing this thing. It's weird.
Which
The
one's
red
been-
table with the purple lamp on it really bugs me too.
the green?
Sitting
back
right
in
in
the
front of
back
the
corner?
shelving.
The height of that lamp
Oh yeah.
bothers me.
My
It's like
goodness.
lower than the
It's
height
like-
of the table.
It's hip height.
This whole room is color vomit.
like the table.
Yeah, the
They
table.
got to make up
is
for the
fun.
dark flowers.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys know how I'm talking about? Like, I sit there and I try to put together like color theory. That's how I build things. This is like an unsorted sorting bin worth of colors. Everything in here is wrong.
Yeah.
This looks like our random builds we do. I'm just using
No, it
whatever color
doesn't.
wherever you can.
Oh.
Your random builds look
They look
good.
better.
This looks like
That gives
this
me
looks like
baby
shit.
first poop.
Yes, yes. It's the filler brick room, says Steve Polda. I agree. What just happened? Was it? Am I off?
Ben
Is it
said-
Ben or?
No
Oh, it's
problems.
Ben. Okay. You're back for now. Yeah.
I was back. Now I'm gone again.
No, you're not.
No, you're here.
Wrong lies.
Internet.
Partially.
This could be a horror room, like in a Halloween. Like,
That's what I said. Yeah, yeah.
Escape
I
room.
agree. In
The lobby to The Shining
in a
versus the
Halloween
office dinner.
themed escape room.
There's a
Just-
close up of
just like-
some nice pieces.
We
If
need
you're-
a lifestyle shot
so-
escape room at Brickworld.
Oh my God, that yes. So go back 1 shot, please, Ben. I'm so sorry. Back 2 shots now. The most offensive thing here is that the table is olive green and the chairs are sand green. No. What
Yeah.
Hallmark film is this lady in? Says Odele Dorado. Spirit
think-
Halloween
Lifetime.
CEO office.
Yeah. I think it's the one where the lady loses the feeling of Christmas and then goes back to her small town and meets the guy who's the single father who she used to know as a kid, who's now the tree farmer, whose farm's about to be closed by her evil corporation, and they fall in love and it saves the day.
Wow, that one. That narrows it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good call.
We've also got that crazy new piece. This I don't know
What is
what
that?
it is. Sunflower kind of in tan, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
this
yeah.
black
Gear.
Technic
It's
gear,
Technic
thingy
right?
that's
Yeah.
not really a gear. I don't
It's
know.
not.
I guess it is. I don't know, but it's in black. And then we've
Hey.
got some sort of like dark blue ball like looking piece there.
Odele Dorado wants to know if you write Hallmark movies, Ben. You
No,
could.
but
You certainly
I
could.
could. I've seen enough of them to know.
All right, turn this off.
That doesn't
All
look
right. Okay. So this is the mustard couch and blankets strewn about, and now we're on a completely different, doesn't match at all little coffee table-y thing.
What the flying?
Yeah,
What
that
is that?
it's like black. It's like a black reflect or dark blue. It's like this bluish color. plasticky thing here.
Let's be honest. Like the furniture finally has some good color theory, but what does that have to do with the color theory in the plant set?
I don't know.
It almost washes out the plant set, so you don't really see. Oh, fuck off!
You prefer this?
But hey, we've got Chick-fil-A waffle fries again in pink this time.
Yeah.
Is this
We do have the cosmopolitan flowers here, so we got like the super bright ones.
Is this an alt build for lifestyle shots? Is that what you said, Lindsay?
No,
No,
if you
because-
look, go back 2 pictures.
When you first showed the set,
One
there
more.
are no pink flowers in it everywhere. Where did these pink flowers
Oh,
come
yeah.
from? Gothic flower set.
And then in the next
Oh.
picture, they're pulled out of that arrangement. and
Yeah,
they're
this is a
sitting-
different. This is a different set.
Oh.
So they've been
Or
combined.
is this just some accoutrement they put in their flowers?
Ultra
Look,
combiner
add-
mech.
No, they combined them. I bet there's like instructions to add these pretty flowers to the ugly flowers.
The Voltron.
Yeah,
The Voltron of
You mean the
botanical
ugly
sets.
flowers to the pretty flowers?
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Whichever way you
wicked
wanna
of
go.
this to have the pink and the dark.
How very
Yeah,
wicked.
if you go back to, I think it's 9, we'll show you the rest of them again without it being.
Defying
Yeah.
gravity.
But yeah,
they don't
those
have them
other
in there.
pieces aren't
Shut
in
up.
that set.
Yeah, no, because see here's the two together. So here's one set, here's the other set. So one set's on the left, one set's on the right, and here they're combined.
Uh-huh. There's no
the next
balls.
lifestyle shot shows some other botanicals in it as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah, there you go.
Say-
it's you can have them all together.
You got
Give-
some tulips and some roses.
Give it time, Bishop family. This lifestyle shot for this set, the lifestyle shots for this set are definitely a rabbit hole. Steve Polton
Yeah.
says the most normal picture Lego ever made.
You can
Hawkeye
see
says-
you can see the horrible wallpaper here though.
I certainly can.
Yeah.
Hawkeye says in botanicals, some sets allow alternatives that go with pre-release sets. Sean and his offspring says, "Oh, that yes. Hello to
Yeah.
everyone from North."
So over here there are trees and peacocks. That's what the
I see.
wallpaper is.
Oh, peacock. Okay. I thought it
Trees
was
and
different.
peacocks.
Are they peahens?
Who
I like
knows?
that the dark flower set is sitting on top of yes, that makes it look like the foam that you stick in, like
Like
the
for
when you do
fake
bouquets. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
to hold the water. But I think it's just like a foam green box.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's a green cardboard box of some sort.
Makes me want to buy it.
All the other ones
The
got
artwork?
bases, but this is already prearranged. So
The artwork is 3 pairs in a pink
3 pairs.
dish.
Yeah.
No, the blue framed artwork is the tail to the 3-in-1 fish.
oh yeah, look at that. That's the 3-in-1 fish.
Or sperm getting blocked up in a canal.
Possibly.
All right, yeah, whatever. You
Yeah.
see what I see. I see what you see.
Rorschach.
Right
Phantom.
here, you can see what looks like a hanging plant, though, or a creeping vine plant, which brings us to our last build: the hanging.
Okay, go back. Go
golden-
back to that first picture. Where is the pink flower?
That's what we're saying. It's not part of that set.
I already know they're not part of that set. It's okay. It's okay, Lindsay. Take a breath.
We're
okay.
Woosah.
False advertising.
Okay, I do want to point something out
False
on this.
advertising.
Only 372 pieces, $60. Though I think we were all excited when we saw this thing.
Yes, want.
Because it has great plant part potential here.
It's 18
with all
plus,
the
so
hanging
this is
stuff.
cannabis. You can definitely smoke this leaf. Why is it 18 plus?
I don't know.
Why is the parts to price ratio so bad?
So terrible. It's like half
Yeah,
what we'd like it to be.
yeah.
20 cents a piece.
Why?
Licensing deal with Big Plant.
Hey, I do believe Chris found that painting. What are you looking at? What are we seeing?
Is that-
Sorry.
Is the
That is
That's
it.
the wallpaper.
piece in that?
Oh,
No.
dear
No.
God.
This is the painting, the blue one that was up next to the real plant.
It
in the
is?
previous
Oh,
lifetime.
no.
Oops, sorry. I was trying to make him big and I
Yep.
instead removed him. Okay, put it up.
I did
Put
the
it up,
same
guys.
thing.
Let's see it.
So we knocked him out twice.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it and send it to you guys in chat real quick for the link because I don't have it on the computer.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
But it's the link. It's actually a DIY art print.
Oh, boy.
Hey, boy. All right.
So you can actually
Um,
make that print at home. It's
Oh, nice. That's exciting.
So some things that I'd like to point out that I'm oddly excited about. First of all, we have what's either either olive green or dark tan click hingy pieces right here.
Okay. Ooh.
Right now, I mostly just have these in black or dark bluish gray. I don't really have them in any other colors. And same thing with the Technic connector here, the angled connector. Also, one of these like olive or dark tan colors.
It also looks
and
like
then-
you have the same click bendy ones and the green too further out on
Yep.
the stem. Right before
Full
the
bunch
cone.
in regular green as well. Yep.
Yay,
And I don't know
you
if
can
we've
finally
had
use
those or not. Whoa, what happened? Hold on.
Oh
I'll overload.
no. Jesus,
Yes.
I thought the last one was bad.
Yes, Mark.
Behind
yes.
the counter in the restaurant.
Dude,
This
no.
is AI.
Very creepy.
Dude, no. All right. Counter Bricks Build Craze is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Says the 2 new flower plants are great. And then yes, I'm losing my mind.
They're
Sorry.
both $60.
Dude.
One of them is close to 10 cents per part. This one is not anywhere close to it. It's kind of
20 cents per part. Yes. Steve Pulsa says you'll be in the picture for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding. Who's sitting in that chair in the front?
This
Is that
is
not
AI,
a chair
right?
for
This
some
is
sort of
not-
tiny child?
Is it?
I don't know. No, Brick Dad. I mean, VMAC. This is a real place somewhere. Like, what
Is
the
it?
hell?
Wonderland?
Joseph loves the emerald tile. This looks photoshopped,
They're back using that same green chair.
but it's very small compared to that table. It is very, very small compared to that table and the tiles on the floor.
Yeah. What do we think of the
It looks like they've
ashtrays
just
here?
taken real leaves and chopped it up and laid it on
Yeah.
the table.
This is a very
These are not seeds.
very rustic table.
These are not seeds, and I'm going to have nightmares about that beautiful shot there. Now I'm going to buy it again.
You can
No.
probably don't prune, please.
Why? Thank you.
So-
Why are there
Why
pruning
wouldn't you
shears?
prune it?
It does look composite. It's a leprechaun's workshop, says Brickbelt Labs. Yes.
That could see. It's very
Yeah,
green.
yeah.
Yeah. The green and gold subway tile. I'm sure it's green with like a dark tan grout, but it looks almost gold like here.
The choice of having
And
a
there we
green
have
room
the-
with a green plant.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank
Where
you.
am I looking?
Where am I looking exactly? Where's the focus of this supposed to be? Yeah, we have another botanical here.
Yep. We also have
Where-
a ball of twine.
The bishops really want to see some balls.
Mm-hmm. There will be
Ball
some
of
balls.
yarn
Don't
there.
worry.
There's quite a there's a exorbitant amount of useless rolls of twine here. There's at least 2. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
there's at least 3. There's 2 in the foreground, 1 in the background.
Yeah, look at this. This is a whole spool
Look at that
of twine
spool
back
of
here.
twine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting serious about your twine.
And the random
and-
makeup bottle for the perfume.
Here we are again.
Oh no. You put us in this nightmare. Like this is the Shining for lifestyle shots.
Oh boy. What do you
When
think of
the
that?
elevator doors open and it's this dude pruning his Lego plants. Stop doing that.
What do you think of all the gold used for all the fixtures?
Oh, I love it.
Ah, I know you hate it.
Dark green, dark red, gold and white. That'll be my next Fabuland house.
Christmas. Oh, look. he
Oh,
left.
thank God they took the person out because I was
Like, "You're gone,
confused
buddy."
otherwise. Now I
Yeah.
want to buy it.
What am I buying?
Chairs don't match because we have regular person chair and leprechaun chair.
What are you trying to sell me here?
Yeah,
Which one of these?
all this stuff.
Oh, the aqua chair. He was sitting in an aqua colored chair in this room. All right. Fine, fair, fine.
This guy is some sort of herbalist or an
Oh, yeah.
apothecary. I don't know.
Yeah, he's trying to
Herbologist.
turn water into gold.
Mhm.
Yep, he certainly is.
I think he accidentally pruned the set, so this is what we got. He's hoping it'll grow back. But there we
Forgot to
go.
water it because these aren't seeds.
Oh.
Yeah.
JVP
Bastard.
says, "Take my picture building the set." Wait, no, from the closet.
Now, those leaves are those leaves
Slash.
actually two-tone?
Oh no!
Some of them are 2-tone, some of them are 1-tone. Yep.
No, go for
We got
it.
the dual mold on some of them and the single mold on the others.
They're variegated. Go forward one image, please. Now we are in the hotel from The Shining.
How many door handles?
So this is the color you want. There's 2 doorknobs and 1 lock? Question mark? I don't know.
They're bells, aren't
What
they?
is? They're in the hotel for The Shining. So this
2
is
bells
the
and a laundry plug. Like that's like a 220 plug, isn't it?
green and maroon. Yes. Now we can see what you're trying to sell us. You're trying to sell us the maroon wall. Hawkeye says, Lindsay, the pink flower comes from 11514. They have done something like this where you can use 2 sets. Sir, hit the live button. She knows that.
She does
that was from, that's from like 15 minutes ago.
Much appreciated. Thank you. I was in a...
Thanks, Alex. Thank you.
You're the best. All right. I don't remember this lifestyle shot even being in there. But there
It's calming compared to the other ones.
Yeah, it's far less offensive. Honestly.
Oy, vey.
Yeah, so I don't know what happened with this leprechaun guy. I don't know.
Those aren't doorknobs.
I've seen Irish folklore horror movies that are less scary than this.
Yeah, they featured Warwick Davis and they were called The Leprechaun. Yeah.
Jennifer Aniston.
And Jennifer Aniston in the first one with her old nose.
And Julia Louis-Dreyfus in one of them. No, that was Troll. That was Troll.
Okay, totally.
Hawkeye Legaman says it took me 15 minutes to find all those numbers. Welcome back, sir.
Good job, Alex.
By the way,
Good job.
Like teaser alert here. No, it'd be spoiler alert. I'm not spoiling anything. I'm going to tease something. He's come up with an amazing exclusive set for us for 2020. What, 7? Steve Polta says it's a door in a submarine. You have to have 2 people open the door at the same time. This is an episode of Lost. They're in a hatch. That's why. Anybody? Okay, no.
I've seen that. I've seen Lost.
Yeah, I've seen Lost. It's been a while.
But nobody likes it enough to be like, yeah, because Lost sucked in the end.
We all liked it until the last season.
Lost the plot.
Thank you. They did lose the plot. And they lost their audience.
They lost their own plot.
They
So
did.
there we go. That's our news. Sea Serpent coming on the 7th for purchases of 180 or more. There have been a lot of leaks that I've seen, but none of them are of official images yet. I feel differently when we show you like official images that we know are just going to leak out over the next couple days. But Doctor Doom, a bust, X-Files. Those are just a few of the ones that I've seen
Another
with
GWP.
actual pictures of boxes. So
can we talk real quick before we move on to the next segment? Chris did some good research here as usual, but I need someone to walk me through what I'm seeing. So this is what Chris found for this image. This is from a site. It's called Sostrina Green. I don't know. So you can paint your wall in 2 colors, as Lindsay and I know. And there it is. There's this artwork here.
This is the same studio, unless I'm mistaken.
I think you are correct, because let's see this. They're going to suggest down here that you can paint multiple elements in the same color. But you can also, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, not the same studio. You can see the spines. So it's 52 weeks of socks. You can paint your stairs.
Yes.
Blend in with the wall because you don't want to visually see a difference there.
Especially if you don't have any treads or any sort
If you
of
have
railing.
stairs to nowhere in your void, you can paint them to match.
Exactly. You can split the wall in 2. What? Just with a little shelf. Well, some people call it wainscoting. How on earth? I don't know. I don't know, man. I think this is the deepest rabbit hole we've ever fallen into. Hey, look.
What is going on there?
If you don't have enough money to get multiple chairs that don't match, just take one and make it not match itself.
It wasn't a 2-leg stool. The other ones were the color of the wall.
Yeah, they made them camouflaged in the same color of the wall is what happened. Oh, my God. You can make it 3 colors. All right. Oh, there we have it. Oh, my God. Who are these people, and why are they
Are those
consulting
stairs,
Lego?
or are
That
they
looks
shelves?
dangerous.
Are they stairs? Are they shelves? Is this like again? The lamp is on the floor. Is like we can't mismatch the chairs, so we'll just mismatch the table with 5 different colors. Wow.
Stairs matching the wall, not the floor, reminds me of like the scene in the labyrinth when he's talking to the caterpillar and he goes behind the wall and it's like, is this a wall or is this stairs? It's like, I don't know.
We don't know. We don't know. That's what they're trying to encourage us to make the labyrinth real life.
Yes.
All
Mark,
right.
if you
Absolutely.
scroll down
Yeah.
to the galleries at the bottom, there's one that is labeled
Pre-sprouting.
gallery wall with personality and variation. You'll have
Gallery.
to scroll
Oh,
left
here
and
we go. Yeah, thank you.
Nope.
Oh no.
Scroll down this page. Let me know if you see
Oh.
anything that you might recognize, possibly tables or chairs or.
I see fallopian tubes. Chairs and or tables.
I see some
Well-
wood artwork.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, I think we've seen those things.
Ouch. No.
I haven't seen that, fortunately.
No, we got that from a hospital ICU. All right. How far do I have to go down?
Actually,
Must
it's
have been close.
we've got lamps, we've got tables. We if up at the very top, the second picture down.
Look at
actually,
this.
the very main picture, the red table in the very top picture.
Oh, okay. Yes. Sorry. Beep, 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 beep. That
We've seen that
The red-
before for
The
sure.
red table.
we've seen our tchotchke shelf. We've seen
Mhm.
Yeah.
mushroom lamps. Yes. Anything else in here?
The wood art wall thingy for sure.
This
Some version of that.
yes, yes, several. Wow, I do believe you've discovered like the source of their power,
I have found the void
Mushroom
in the void.
lamp.
the void of the void. Oh, look, it's
I think
this
we've seen that thing before. Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
There's
Oh
the red
my
table, but
god!
in blue. Yep.
All right, let's give ourselves another palate cleanser here.
Okay.
So you want to see something that's within your view. The set is so spectacular. Behold, it's brand new.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, here, I'll stop sharing here. Real quick, I do want everybody to see this because I see this every time I walk into my basement. This is one of my old MOCs from Chicago. And from time to time on this show, we talk about a concept called pareidolia, which is seeing inanimate objects. I'm sorry, seeing faces in inanimate objects. And I think this is one of the worst examples of it. So here's my old MOC. It's like a temple, but look at the round tile in the center here, like right here. If that's the nose and these are the eyes and this is the mouth, it is a clown mouth and this is the clown wig. I look at this every time I walk into the basement. And I can never unsee the clown face in it again.
I saw a different one, Mark. I saw
which one? Where?
Eyes, the two straight eyes, like a cartoon eyes with the
these two?
The version split.
Or on this side. Yeah, they're all over this. They're all over this MOC. Yeah. And there's I don't know what sort of dolia this is in this round window here, but it's not a dolia.
Glory holodolia.
But holodolia, exactly. like I can't wait to take this apart because there's so much dolia in it. But yep. Nightmare clown face. That like this thing was like nominated for. Right? It's a crying on the inside type clown. So this got nominated for best building the year that I brought it, and I'm like, I look at it now and I'm like, what I know now about design, this would never have showed up at Brickworld. No way. Anyway, looking forward to Larry and this thing. Just had to share. Glory Holodolia, yes. As VMAX said. Justin Morrison is here. Thanks for joining us. Joseph is like, yeah, beautiful building. No, it's not. Every ADHD craft project is what that website is, according to GVB, and she's not wrong. The half-painted chair, yes. Joseph painted his staircase, and then his realtor made him paint it back. Staircase nowhere, lamp on stairs, of course. Season 6 ruined the series. Could have ended 5 the way we're talking. I know we're talking about Lost. Voidception.
Yes,
Reed says,
it right there.
Sweet, and I didn't have to pay for it this week. Oh, yes,
The
your favorite
Void.
song. Yeah, you never have to pay for it, but we do appreciate the supers. Brick Orphan says a bunch of clowns should be coming out the round hole. I know, right? That maybe that's what I bring for Pareidolia spaceships next year, if that's what we're gonna do. Or maybe just make a Pareidolia in general collaborative for next year's Tonya of the Tainted collaborative. That's dope. Thank you very much. Joseph says he likes it. I think it's a pretty building. You should see the whole thing. There's much more to it. It's in a bin somewhere. Arcbrick says best Pareidolia should be a category next year. Yeah, I think it should just be our collaborative. I wanted to do the Pareidolia spaceships because I had so much fun with my Sid from Madagascar / ostrich being smashed on the head with a frying pan. That was actually clouds with Orion the hunter on them, but they were what I wanted them to be, and they were exactly what I needed in that moment. So we're on to our next subject, which is more recap from Brickworld Chicago 2026, which I think, maybe I'm a little biased, I thought was fun.
I agree.
I did most of the well, thank you. I did most of the presentation last week, so I would say we got a big old panel here tonight. Do you guys want to share some of your experiences?
I can try. I had some crazy internet problem there, but I did manage to download my pictures from the iPhone.
Nicely done.
So we can show these first. It's not everything, obviously, and then if my internet conks out again, someone else can show some stuff. So here we are.
I got every single creation ready to go.
All right. So this is what I have here. We will share this thingy. All right. Here it comes. Ta-da! All right. So here's the first thing. Of course, this instantly caught my attention because it's a classic space mech with little tiny hands. Which I love, but I also really love the rocket shooting out design here. I thought this was really well done.
You guys, look at this.
Actually,
Joseph had a meet cute at Brickworld. All
Oh,
right, Halifax, favorite memory from the weekend was me doing the Running Man. All right, cool. All right, glad I could provide that.
all right.
I vaguely
So
remember it.
This is cute. We've also got the green and red lights on it, as well as I can see a bumblebee stripe hiding here. So all the elements of a classic space design. So I like that.
Very cool.
Then there was this cute little thing from Duncan Lindbow. It was just like a little walking mech that could pick up space crates. So this was kind of fun. I really like it.
Get it, Joseph.
Yeah, you go, Joseph.
Free Portillo's. Doesn't even matter if the date was good or bad. You got free Portillo's.
I think we can also agree. We love the color scheme. Anytime you get dark azure and in a build, it's going to be good.
And I do like when they. I like when they update classic space from going like just like the classic blue to the dark azure. Just makes it feel like a modern, some modern love for yes, there we go.
Yeah. Then the next one I took was of this one. This one is a How to Train Your Dragon mock. I thought my kids would really like this one. They loved that particular show, and you can see they're doing the sheep. I don't know what the game is. There's a sheep game where the dragons try to take the sheep and drop them in baskets to be various values. I just thought the sheep were really cute.
I think they did a good job of like capturing all the characters from the movies.
Yeah,
like you can tell you can tell the characters of all the different dragons.
So there's a couple of the dragons here. So this one was cute. Like I said, mostly for my kids. I apparently took 2 pictures of that one. I think we looked at this one, or if we hadn't looked at this
Briefly,
one,
we did.
Yeah, this is the Firefly.
Because it was a nominee for best spaceship. So yes, we did look.
Yeah,
but
so
this is a better image of it than we had on the show last week for sure.
Some nice technique back here with the bulb, and here the little shuttlecraft. I don't think the coloration is right here, but I'm fine with it. I guess I don't know. It's better than it being all gray, I guess.
Yeah, I would say like maybe they had all the pieces they needed in dark tan, but I think dark gray has more molds available than dark tan does. So yeah, I was a little curious about the color scheme as well, but I do think it is very, very accurate to the ship, and I do love the show.
And I think that they called this the barn swallow because you can see the ship here is driving into the front of the hangar bay. This was a scene, I believe it's from the movie, actually, from Serenity. Where
such a good movie.
Where they're getting pulled into the front. Because I think this little vehicle back here in yellow is called the Mule. I think the only time they had enough budget to like do a good job making like a hovercraft was for the movie. The show, they didn't do that. But there it is. So that was a really cool build. The landscaping, whatever, but the ship is beautiful.
Yeah, we have a comment here that says Nico's castles were so detailed, and they always are. I could spend hours looking at all the rooms. What I do appreciate about Nico, we haven't looked at his stuff yet. We saw one shot last week because he was nominated. When he builds these giant castles, all these rooms hinge open. He leaves them open so you can look inside. There's stories, there's movement, there's lights inside of all of them. Yeah, very, very engaging.
See all the difficulties he had with setting up? I
did not.
The castle was so heavy, they had to go get a floor jack and a 4x4 to put under the table, and had to have half-inch plywood on the tables.
Well, damn. He's got a Jordan Morgan level of weight in his builds. Yes, we've seen it happen before. I did not know that happened to Nico this year.
All right.
You got handled.
Oh, these. I love these. So Gabriel Hood.
Yes.
These were
of course you do.
Yeah, of course I did. These were some classic sets broken down into like a smaller scale, like a MIDI scale. So here we had the Deep Freeze Defender, which I believe would be number 6973. Yeah, the numbers over here. So this was one of one of my, of course, favorites, as well as the Aerial Intruder from Blacktron 6981. These are two of my favorite classic space sets, not classic space, but old theme sets created into the MIDI scale. He also was working on lighting these while I was over there. You can see the bin back here with the lights. And one of the parts that you can get from Brick Stuff is a magnetic coupler that'll let you be able to detach segments and have the lights turn off. Then when you reattach them, they turn back on.
Yeah.
So he was using that particular piece so that you could disassemble the various modules just like you could the actual ships. So we had he says micro scale. I say it's more MIDI scale here. So those are two of my favorites. There's also a Blacktron ship in there. No, a Space Police ship in there that I had no affinity for. Here's a mini trebuchet. That it has nothing to do with him or the technique. I just didn't like that theme or that color scheme. Here's a mini trebuchet from Gabriel Hood, as well as a little ballista and a little cart. Those were all really cute. So same area. So here he's working on that the Space Police ship I don't like back here.
Okay.
So much. So again, nothing to do with his work or the model itself. I just didn't have an affinity for that particular one. This one I thought was interesting. It was called the Medieval Farm, but it was being attacked essentially by elemental demons or being defended. I guess it was demons attacking and elemental warriors kind of defending. So this had movement. You can see here, there's a slot here. This was like a spinning tornado. That one of the people was casting fire from the dragon is being repelled by like a water spell. There's an undead dragon here who is getting gripped to the ground by some vines or whatever from someone casting that spell. So while I think there could have been more work on some of the landscaping, for example, the effects of all the various spells were very cool. So I really like this for that reason. So some good movement on this and kind of a fun build in that regard. This looks like it was Dominic Plockelman.
Yep.
Correct.
Great family. A lot of history with Brickworld. Love the Plockelman family a lot.
And
if you've watched any of our Instagram reels, he was the one who did like the Foxlug snowplow that like pushed the snow in, and then when it pulled the snow back out, it said Foxlug in the snow. Yeah,
it's really cool.
A really smart guy. He does a lot of like cool space and monorail stuff with like blacklight. Like just a really, really intelligent guy.
Yeah,
always in the RC wars and trucks and battle robots and all of that stuff as well.
Yeah. And their his family, none of the rest of them are into Lego, but they're there every year to support us and support him. And so like we put them on the will call list and they ignore it. They go buy their tickets. Like they bought badges this year to like be with him the whole time and would not let us comp him. So we appreciate that sort of support, that level of support. It's just like a really great large family with a really cool history of like making family important.
I took a couple pictures of these like art sets that were kind of these 3D things. So this is like the Battle of Naboo.
I did not see this. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, so we got some micro scale on top and then underneath a couple of scenes, including this one in the middle of the dual lightsaber battle.
Yeah.
Underneath there.
I think we saw a couple of representations of Naboo this year. One of my favorite Star Wars locations in my least favorite movies.
Yeah.
But like I used to build, like when I first started like putting my stuff online, I had a bunch of like I was trying to like build like Naboo playset scale, like minifig scale like playsets for like the little buildings and stuff, because I thought again it's very Mediterranean. It's a little bit of like Asian versus like Italian for the style of this planet. So I like to see these builds start coming out and give Naboo a good representation in Lego Brick. And we had two really solid ones this year. This is one of them. I did not see it.
Yeah. This was a new attendee. It looks like Robert Miller, who actually goes by something like Babius Bricks, it looks like. Can't quite read the name, but I think something like And here was another one.
This got nominated
same-
for best two-dimensional art.
This is also from the same group. This one's from Aiden Miller. Perhaps they were together and they built these together. I don't know. So Aiden and Robert, apparently both new attendees. And here's, The Ring Goes South or something like that was the title on this one. Yeah, Ring Goes South. So another 3D art set. All right, I'm all spinny. It's not a monkey.
You are. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm having internet problems.
Okay. Well, I will take over for a second if you want to drop out and come back in. Here we have. Are you totally frozen? Yep, he is. All right, so this is one of the nominees for Best Sea Vessel this year. This is Chen's Ferry by Isaiah Durand. I think there's so many stories involved in this. It's probably one of the coolest things about it. Again, you guys know how I look at things. So like the color theories are all there. I don't know if Chen is a character from something else. But I really did enjoy Isaiah's use of like different techniques to like make the shape of the ferry, to like have the wheel and back, to have all the roofs. The sail is off the hook. I don't know if that fabric is actually from a Lego set, but like the sort of junk ship sail there. Did you guys see this when you were there?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I stopped and looked at this for a bit because I was looking at the techniques for building the curvatures around the hull, the wheel, and how it was attached and all of that. And
yes,
it was beautiful, beautiful ship.
And again, he just had stories everywhere. It's like he had the every part of it had a something happening with the characters interacting in really smart interactions and really well told, again, stories. You can see a nice view here of his smokestack. And this, I believe the dome over this, captain's cabin or whatever is up here. Do you guys know, is this from something or did he just come up with this on his own?
Nothing I can specifically tell from. Nothing I know of.
There's a really good image of I saw some Ninjago characters in here, so I thought it might be. This looks like a mermaid that's legs have been turned into fins have been turned into legs. But again, just really love these lanterns, the way the colors work together. A lot of colors in here, and you guys know how I love color theory. So I was just kind of like, how'd you make all this work? Because I would not think of putting all these colors together. He did string some of his own fences, which I 100% respect. This might actually be Lego string, I think.
It looks like it is. Looks like it's the gray Technic string. I don't know why I call it Technic string, but that's typically where you see it is Technic winches and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Do you, Ben, or anybody on the panel recognize the sail from anything, or did he make this?
No, it actually looks like a paper bag, quite honestly. But I don't know.
Good
It
point.
reminds me of the Da Vinci flying machine.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, it literally looks like a grocery bag color, though. I don't know.
I think you're right. Now that you say that, it looks like so much more than that, though. I like a really good. If that is just a plastic, just a paper grocery bag, really well done. And speaking of best use of color, the Duran family also brought the 9 plagues. This is one of them. I would never imagine using these colors together, and I was quite inspired by. I felt challenged by it, where I was like, "This really, really works for me." This is like the highlighter yellow with gold and pink and nougat. Like the mid, not medium nougat or light nougat, the one that's in between, the new weird one.
Regular nougat.
Thank you, the regular nougat. I really appreciated how much it made sort of like a obviously it's biblical, so it's from somewhere, Egypt, I don't know. But I would not think of putting these together. Oh yeah, the plagues were from Egypt.
Yep. Pharaoh let my people go. Yep.
There we go. Really surprisingly inspiring to me that these colors would work together.
Yeah. Before my internet breaks down again, I'll switch back to me. Just because if it
Yeah, go for
dies
it.
again, I might just leave.
Okay.
All right. So this was Ryan Linsner's daughter, I believe. Someone in
Was
the
it?
Linsner family. Yeah.
Linsner family. Yeah, they worked together on that.
And I took the picture of this, of course, because my daughter loves Stitch and Scrump, who's the little rag doll that he has, their little baby doll that Lilo made. So very cute on that one. This was some sort of steampunk city thing. I don't know. It was cool. Had cool vehicles, had cool mechs. I don't know. Just thought it was cool. But this must have been over in that same area because I recognize this 3D printed "Do Not Touch" sign was right next to the Linsners as well. So don't recall if I took a picture of the mock card on this one.
Their lug is called Unilug, so I think they were all there at the same in the same island. You are correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So there it is. And then I took a picture of this one. A soapbox
Why?
racer. Nope, I don't think that's what this one is.
Yeah, why would you take a picture of this, man? Yeah, it's very you.
This is right by Scott Vanderleest stuff, so I don't know if Scott did this. I think it was Scott actually, because I can see Naboo over here, or not Naboo, whatever it is.
Yeah,
the Star Wars one, Falu something. Anyway, but here he's got the upscale Blacktron figure with a upscale or with some classic, updated classic Blacktron stuff. So this was probably Scott Vanderleest as well, but
yeah.
Scott's a very nice guy, very good human.
No kidding. He and Jennifer both.
Yes, and they did great work on this and the Star Wars build next to it. And I think that is Jennifer back there. So hi, Jennifer.
Yeah. Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah, good call.
I don't know. This one I took a picture of.
Wow.
All the purple
like
trees.
Yeah, me too. This is very much my language.
Yeah. So this is in the Fox Slug area as well. And here I definitely saw some of Mark's love language here, but I also wanted to get a good picture of the purple trees.
Yeah.
We're in this one too.
Apparently this is by Nikki Watcher.
Okay. All right, Nikki Watcher. Good job, Nikki.
Well done, Nikki.
Lots of good lighting in this one. I like the gold figurehead on top. Definitely the pagoda house that Mark will shoot for again someday. He won't give up on pagodas. I know him. So
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's got that same blue roof that you're trying to do.
Yeah, here is the trebuchet I've been talking about. So here it is. It had an eagle head at the front and a large counterweight.
Not who I was talking about. Yeah, you're right.
Right.
There was another trebuchet there.
Yeah, so we talked trebuchets for a while. He actually did like the math on his as opposed to me, who just kind of did whatever. And he was firing these big rocks. They were empty, so they're pretty light. But he could shoot them from here all the way to the other side where there was a Lion Knight's army or some other army he was fighting. So here they are, on the field of battle. So that was the trebuchet. More functional than mine. It took a lot of work to get it set up to shoot, though. But the counterweight was the right weight and the arm was the right length for it to really fling the rock quite well. So this was over in K-Lug. If we look hard enough, we can maybe read it. Yep, I can't. I'll have to zoom in later. Let's see what we can see.
There you go.
Yeah, I still can't see it. But he's from Illinois, from K-Lug, Kenosha Lug. And there we can see the trebuchet.
Kenosha is Wisconsin.
Right. So there we have it. So that was pretty cool. So we talked trebuchets for a while. I gave him a stargazing with Celeste. This one Steve Paul does. He's in the chat somewhere.
This was amazing.
So
look at the Gujiks. Dear Lord.
Yeah, he got a lot of things on this.
Or the tokens, I should say.
Well, here's another thing about Steve. One of the tokens that he got also was like a 3.5 foot tall Lego Spider-Man display.
Yeah.
Cardboard. It was a cardboard display of a
cardboard cutout.
3.5 foot Lego Spider-Man that was used in a store display for Marvel.
Thank you, Alex.
So, yeah,
Wow.
as one of his tokens, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
And I know Steve talked about this one on Friday Night Bricks quite a bit. So really, he's done these angled buildings a few times, but there was sort of a twist in this one in that it wasn't a multiverse type thing. It was actually Mysterio, this little trickster back here, using his little drones to sort of make the illusion that this was happening, because that's kind of what Mysterio did in the Spider-Man movie. So you can see all the weird coloration and everything inside. This isn't because, he needed filler. This was because it's this whole Mysterio angle, sort of the trick and whatever else.
I think, unfortunately, some people didn't get that.
Yeah. It might be true.
It is.
There's no look at it there. So. Then I took a picture of this one. Bath time for Kraken.
Nice.
It's a rubber ducky, as well as some other little toys being eaten by the Kraken in the bathtub. Thought that was really cool. Looks like it's two builders.
Hawkeye says that
Raina and somebody.
Steve Polder was his neighbor. Got to talk to him a couple times during setup. Told me the spot was hard to stay standing for a long time.
I'm going to say this was Raina and Nels. I can't really see it that well, but I thought this one was super fun.
That's cute.
Mark's been talking about building a Kraken ship. I've been talking about building a Kraken for the Kraken ship. This is right over by the Twin Lug moon base. So I don't know if this is Twin Lug. Could be. If it is, I should probably talk to them because they're in one of my lugs. And then there was this terrifying
What the hell?
So I don't know where he got all these Wednesday faces.
I know.
But this is called Thursday. It looks like a creepy face hugger made out of Wednesday faces.
He wants to hang it from the ceiling next year. And I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
He had it as a crown at one point.
Did he really?
Around. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Fascinating, really.
Yeah. So this was just kind of gross looking. I don't know what to say.
Hawkins says that Steve stayed by his build most of the time and got interviewed a few times too. Reed says made its appearance in the portals this year as well.
Yeah.
He ordered 950. Yes.
Why do you need 950 Wednesday faces?
He initially got them in a parts draft, and that's what caused the entire thing.
All right. He loved them so much he ordered 950 more.
I don't think he loved them. I think he wanted to make something gross out of them.
Yeah, they are gross.
He succeeded.
No question. This was Tom who built this one. Tom, struggling to remember his name now. But anyway, that's fine. Amanda Fuke. This is her. She's had this cute rabbit around a few times, and now she made it ugly.
Oh, yeah, she made it undead. Yeah.
So now the rabbit's out of his little cage, and he's terrifying looking. So yeah, I took this one mostly because I thought my daughter would think it was both cute and creepy.
Well, she's reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, so there's probably a cornet.
Yeah. Could be. Here's Amanda right there.
There she is.
So what do you know? She's there. Two pictures of that apparently. And then I took a picture of this little Viking village thing. It was cute. Had another sea monster. So I took a picture of that. I don't know if this was part of the previous Twin Lug display or not.
It doesn't look the same.
Yeah, it might not be. But there it is. And then this would be Tom's. So Tom this is what he does. It's this whole thing. Tom Jacobs.
Yeah.
He does
Star
Wars.
Vader's Franklin Lloyd Wright home.
Yeah, Star Wars meets Frank Lloyd Wright. And so this time it was Vader who got the treatment.
Yeah, Franklin Lloyd Wright built Vader's home.
I did like the lava in particular. Looked really nice with the lighting on it.
Mm-hmm.
I've met Tom a few times. He always remembers me. He always comes and talks to me. So really nice guy. And here's his most recent one. The one he did last year that I saw was a Mandalorian one, which was really nice. So now we did Vader. So there we have it. I always like seeing those. And this was nominated for Best Star Wars. Thought this looked really cool. Mark and I, he had to run out, it looks like, for a second. We talk a lot about how we unfortunately skip by a lot of Star Wars stuff, not because it's not well built, but just because, there's a lot of it. And Lego does already produce a lot of Star Wars sets. So some of them sometimes get lost, even if they're well built, in the shuffle of being, another Star Wars X-Wing. But these were all a little different. They weren't ships that I had seen. Maybe they're even original. I don't know. But lots of interesting ideas here. There's actually kind of 3 Star Wars ships, along with the armed freighter here. We've also got like a little snub fighter over here, as well as whatever this crazy Y-Wing is that looks more like a Y.
I like the colors of that one.
So yeah, with the green and the bright light orange. And it is, if it's supposed to be a Y-Wing, actually has the shape of a Y. So that's kind of fun.
It looks like the poison dart from episode 2. The
Could be
shapeshifter.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But this apparently is Josh Harrison. Very, very nice little build there. Down here, this is a a sticker of a regular face on a Clone Wars helmet. But because it has kind of the jowls down there, it looks like a bell head from Lumi Bricks. So it always makes me chuckle when I see it. And then let's see here. Oh, yeah. Then here's me home. Someone was excited when I got home, so we took a little snuggle break. So Cinder fell asleep with me when we got back to Minnesota.
Cinder.
Cute. I'm wearing my cat dad shirt that I got for Father's Day from my kids, and that was the best, cleanest shirt I had to drive home in. And here's me and Cinder all snuggled.
Moments of the Magic is here. Thanks for joining us tonight. Always good to see you. Thank you for all your support. Appreciate you a ton.
Yeah, so that was those were some of my highlights. Honestly, like I say, I do a terrible job of taking pictures. I'm glad I even took that many.
Yeah.
My wife took a few as well. So she has put them up on her Instagram. So maybe we'll go there quick.
In the meantime, while you're looking for that, I will bring up this one. We talked about it a little bit last week. I do want to call out how much I appreciate this builder, who I do know their name. Hold on. It is from David Dupere. And just the accessibility of it. I don't know if you guys have met me. DEI means a lot to me. So making things accessible, making things inclusive, making things equitable. The fact that we've got this great image here of a girl practicing her positions for ballet, very casually, very easily, with prosthetic limbs. I thought was a really nice way to just kind of like bring everybody together, make sure that everybody feels represented. One of the more subtle and very cool creations that we've seen in this genre of being accessible. It's very easy. Looks like any kid's room. Just so happens she's got a prosthetic arm and a prosthetic leg here. So very much appreciate when people bring this sort of message to their builds. We had a rule this year about like we asked people not to wear political clothing, not to put politics into their builds, just to make sure that everyone's finding their joy and just making sure it was about just celebrating creativity. But you can celebrate your voice in any sort of way, as long as it's pro something. If it's against any group of people, we're going to ask you to knock it off. And this is very much supporting, very much signaling a safety for people who are going through the same thing, who have different abilities in this way. Very easy litmus test for me is like, is it something that signals safety and says, do you want to see yourself represented in toys, represented in artwork? Because you don't feel like you have representation for it. For me, I grew up without a lot of representation for gay men in our culture here in the U.S. And so when I see it now, I do appreciate it. I appreciate sincere representation. Sometimes what I'm referring to is non-sincere representation is like the last like 5 years of Disney movies shows like a lesbian or gay kiss in the final moments of a movie, and it's like you're pandering. Don't do that. But still, that's that's accepted. If you're against any group of people, 100% out of what we want in our culture here in the AFL community and at Brickworld. We had somebody last year wear a shirt that basically suggested that all police officers were bad people, and we don't allow that. That's not true, and that is unacceptable. That's not what we're here for. We are trying to create an acceptable environment, a welcoming environment, an inclusive environment for everybody. And so builds like this, I think, are beautiful. Just on like the construction techniques alone, but the message you're sending, reaching out to somebody that might be there, that is an athlete, that has a prosthetic limb, and makes them feel safe, makes them feel seen.
More about the humanity than it is the agenda. It's humanity. It's not the agenda.
Yes, yes, yeah. I feel like it's simple. Some people don't get it, but I think 99.9% of the people who come to Brickworld certainly understand that. We had a lot of really good representation this year for people who are just like are about building community. It's simply evidenced in the fact that we had 9 Bricks and Minifig stores sponsoring our show, and when we brought them up as sponsors, not a single person brought the politics of what's going on with BAM right now. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, but also like the entire the idea that we wouldn't support those stores that have supported us for years. Somebody said it. So somebody made a comment on one of our videos that was like, "We understand that you couldn't. It was too late for you to kick out your sponsors this year, but hopefully next year you won't." I'm like, "I'm sorry, it was never too late. It was never too late. Like, had it been corporate that was sponsoring us this year, if it was the day before, I'd have been like, I'll give you every penny back. I will die on this hill." We had plenty of time to tell all 9 stores we didn't want them as sponsors this year. We wanted them as sponsors because we believe in them as individual store owners that have supported us. We support them back. So just to like mix a bunch of things together at once. Had it been corporate and had they sponsored us at the level they did last year, we would have given every penny back to them. Just to be clear. Anyway.
Cool technique to make the heart-shaped box. I'm a little confused that the record player doesn't have flowers growing out of it, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
At least the lamp is also a cake, so Brick Dad can probably find that on IKEA somewhere. I think they do make a cake-shaped lamp somewhere.
All right. So before my internet freaks out again, here's the ones that Rachel took. So here's the mosaic of Cinder. Like I always say, she obviously took this very early because you can see the head of my Cyclops is down here, and then back in this corner here is where Celestial Kingdoms was set up, and nothing's there except some tables. I always say I hate mosaics of people's pets, but I love this one because it's my pet. So fight me. There's us in front of Jupiter from Celestial Kingdoms. Those are not the pictures that I need because we got to go back. Oh, wait, this button is the one I wanted. There we go. We're going to Chicago. We're doing things. Also still not the ones I want. Here we go. There we go. Space Castle. She called this an ogre. I tried to correct her. Cyclops. We'll skip through those because we already talked about those. Here's Mara's Animal Sanctuary. She keeps expanding this every year and changing it. Every year she makes me build the base a little bigger. Soon it's going to take up an entire table. But she loves animals. Like, that's her thing. She desperately wants to collab on a zoo. Like, that's her biggest thing. So maybe someday we'll do it. She's working now on learning about structural stability. She would get very frustrated when she would build something and it would collapse. So we were working on learning some techniques for that. But she's always building some sort of animal sanctuary. It's her favorite. This was the sun in the Celestial Kingdoms display with the lighting. It looked very molten at the bottom, which I really liked. Kevin Wagner built this one for us. And there's Saturn.
Oh, that was beautiful.
And Pete.
We talked about this last week. It was something that was nominated against Ben's build, and Ben and I both voted for Pete's.
Sure did.
A beautiful creation here.
To vote for Pete's too. I think one of them betrayed Pete and voted for mine, but that's okay.
Which one?
Well, it was Mara. Miles followed my directions.
I would have guessed Mara as well.
Last time we talked, we couldn't see the inner ring. So we didn't really get to talk about Brick Dad's build, which is in the back here, the marketplace, the asteroid marketplace.
So fun.
The gates of heaven, and then there was a black hole over here from Tim Lighty.
Staircase to heaven, wasn't it?
I don't remember what they
The gates and stairway.
Gates of heaven was
stairway.
Yeah, Gates of Heaven was a cult, so we tried to avoid that one.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so there's the black hole from Tim, and then a ship that was built by Marco. And then there were some little asteroid riders down here as well. I think Gary built those. So a couple other builders there. I did the same thing again. All right, and let's get into some other stuff. This was the Harkamas. We talked about this a bunch already.
Yep.
Apparently my wife really liked this one as well. It's some inclusive bees.
Honeybees, yep.
With the rainbow colors
Bee.
and the dripping off honey. Acceptance, openness, respect, fairness, etc.
They call this inclusivity.
I don't know, but that'd be a great name for it.
It would be. Oh, Ben, you're going all Dr. Roboto on us.
It's happening again.
It is. Are your kids on their iPads?
Close. I don't know what's happening. We talked about this one because this was nominated and won an award for 2D art.
Yes.
Beautiful koi fish. This was one of Roland Grace's, the Meow, their ship. I think we mentioned this one as a nominee as well.
I love that.
But it's a kitty cat spaceship. So of course my daughter and wife loved it.
Liz, yes, we do have a portal for you to upload to. It is on our list to get you that information where you can upload all the videos. We've been tired the last 2 weeks. It is definitely on our list. Liz did a lot of videography for us this last 2 weeks ago. We appreciate it a ton. What is this? I don't remember seeing this at all.
World Cup thing. So here's all the countries in the brackets, and then apparently they were playing the game over here.
This is from the Hoff Builder. He does a lot of city builds and stuff like that, but this was his first time at Brickworld, and this is what he brought with him. And this is the World Cup layout for the entire year. He's still tracking it and doing it on Instagram. So all of the games and stuff he's tracking, scores, updates, all kinds of stuff. He's still doing this on his Instagram. So it's definitely out there and can be seen even more. His family has actually gone through and built some of the star players from some of the teams to put them with it and stuff. So this was a phenomenal build. A lot of attention with World Cup going on and everything. So a lot of our international guests definitely stopped by to check in with him and check on their teams from their countries as well.
That's awesome.
To see what was going on.
And design-wise, this was at the group stage. So you can see that Mexico, when it was set to play its own self, instead they just got the flag for the country. So all the flags are in here for every country that's playing. So USA can't play itself. That's where US is. Here's Paraguay, Australia, and Turkey. So that's kind of the design there. And then here's the ugly trophy. We don't love the trophy, but
too much gold.
There it is. And this was a watercolor lily pad thing that they were into. I don't recall seeing this one, but it looks like the frogs are actually painting it, which is really funny. And very cute. Mm-hmm. So I don't know who did that one, but good work. Another one, I don't recognize this one either. Oh, this is Shiz University. Of course it is. This is from Wicked.
This was a great build, regardless of what it's representing.
Yeah.
Very good.
So now I get it. Now I got the little pink ladies showing up over here in the Shiz University intro.
Very amazing creation.
So
yeah, nicely done. Yes.
I don't know if you
Hey.
recognize this one, Brick Dad. Well, we've
Yeah,
got
it
the,
looks a little familiar. Yes.
the dandelions there. So Rachel liked this one as well.
I appreciate that.
Then this one was a pop culture. My daughter and wife watched the British Bake Off.
The
So
Bake
this
Off.
was a
Yeah.
British Bake Off mini land scale-ish build going on in the tent or whatever that they have the British Bake Off in.
Ottawa says that he checks that builder's TikTok to see all the World Cup updates.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. He's very on top of it. So
Yeah, that's
Um,
that's nice.
cute globe. It's like the official Lego globe, but all of the countries are replaced with beautiful colors on the continents. And then this cute giant bookshelf thing.
Wow.
So yeah,
It's a Lego
True
lifestyle
scale.
shot in person. Yeah. It's
well,
one to one.
unfortunately, we can see all of the spines. So gray area with
But
that.
But they are
but-
blank.
And in that, if you guys didn't get a chance to see it, that build actually had movement. The black spine book that says, I think, like Star Wars on it.
Star
or whatnot,
Wars. Yep.
yeah, it spins out of the way, and there's a little mini scene behind it.
Oh, cool.
Thank you,
There's
Jesse.
a brothers brick. Beyond the brick book over here for some reason. I don't know. Where's the Brickworld
No.
brick book? I don't know.
There's a series of books in here which were actual Lego builds that
Right up
are
here.
Harry Potter's.
Yeah. So I think all of these
Um,
look like you can pull them out and they have builds in them because here they
Yes.
all are.
Yeah, bookends that have been enclosed to actually slide in and things like that as well. So yeah, very
Wow.
much so.
Yeah. So we have,
That's
X-Men
intense.
up here
Yeah, yeah.
and other cool stuff. So scenes inside the books when you pulled them out. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
And that was the last one I think that she took. So there we go. There's Rachel's contribution to
Thank you,
what
Rachel.
was cool at Brickworld.
Seriously.
Yeah, I missed half of those.
Joseph,
so I'm
I
glad
didn't
she
see
was
it there either. I didn't catch that at all. I have no idea where that was.
I have to ask my wife. She's the one who took a picture of it. So,
I recognized them, but I still couldn't tell you where they were because I was moving around so much in that hall that I have no idea where what was. But I could tell you I saw what I saw.
I think it was in
Right.
the back by the concession stands and the vendors, kind of.
okay. Shoot. Well, we missed it, but this is why we do this. Buy concessions, says Z Spouse.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry. Yes, she does say that.
Yes. Thank you at Z Spouse.
To the left of concessions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and then one more picture on Rachel's Instagram.
Oh,
There's us doing the show live.
Hey, I know those people.
Halifax Brick Girl was like, I wish I had Mark's energy. And like 10 minutes later, it dropped through the floor and I was like dead asleep. I was like, I hate this.
That was too early in the morning.
That was way too early. It was a great bookcase. Algoff knows his bookcases.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does.
All
right, what else we gonna talk about here?
I think Never Closer or something like that. Like
Close calls.
Close Calls. I can't remember the end.
Oh, okay. We're going straight to that. That sounds good. We are at 3 hours and 18 minutes, so we might as well.
Mhm.
And we'll probably do some more Brickworld recap coming up
I think we should.
next week because there's still more to talk about.
We should just make it like a weekly segment because
At
I
this
have,
What did
point,
we-
we probably should.
Yeah, it'll be a segment. Is what did we miss from?
I have
Brickworld
hundreds of
Chicago?
pictures. Exactly.
I appreciate it because we did not see very many of the builds.
And
Yeah.
David Turner was working hard during the stream to like make sure that all the pictures were up on the back end of Brickworld, and it went from 9 pages to 55 in about
Wow.
2 minutes. And I was like, "Thank you, David.
Yeah.
Appreciate you being here for me."
All right. Yeah, so we're calling this segment, of course, No Clear Winner, which is supposed to be close calls.
Yep.
First question. Do you root for Joey Chestnut?
All right. First
in
of
the
all,
Nathan's hot dog eating contest? Totally or no? Go ahead, Mark.
Joey Chestnut, like somebody rushed
He
the
body
stage.
slammed them almost.
He body slammed and went right back to. He put him in a headlock,
Yes.
threw him off the stage, and then went right back to eating his hot dogs.
And
I was
still
like,
won.
Joey Chestnut, don't make me like you, sir.
Yeah, so this is the mustard belt you win if you eat the most dang hot dogs in 10 minutes or whatever. Joey can pound down about 7 a minute, which is just disgusting and glamorous all at the same time.
Yeah.
I think his record is like he's eaten like 70 this year. I think he only got like 66 or something.
I don't
but
know
that
if
was
he's
still
allowed
enough
at
to win.
Portillo's.
I'm sure he is.
It's probably a little different. Yeah, they
They'd be
pay
like,
per
"Yes."
yeah, they charge per hot dog there, man.
Eat him out of house
shit.
and home, though.
Yeah.
We just drove
They'll
down the
do just
store. Joey
fine.
showed up.
He's got 18 belts or something like that. And then there's a female hot dog eater who doesn't get as much acclaim. She's won like 12 times, whoever she is. So we should get a picture of her for next week and see if we can root for her too. But Joey, of course, kind of the main event because he sat out 1 year because he was sponsored by a different hot dog eating league or something, and it was like a big deal for the competitive eating league.
Vegetarian hot dogs, whatever.
Yeah.
Algoff also liked the chest of drawers with the ballet dancer, and me as well. Moments of Magic says, yeah, he never stopped eating even while he was throwing the guy out the stage. Steve Paul says, I couldn't even eat 7 hot dogs in a D&D minute.
Yeah, D&D minutes like 2 hours if you ever play D&D. Yeah, so it's crazy that they can eat those that fast. But this is your prize, is the mustard belt.
Not only crazy, it's gross.
Yeah, like that they have to dunk them in water to like be able to eat bread. And all that.
Yeah. So we've got 2 minutes left in this poll, and this totally is at 100% so far.
Wow, everybody
In the first
loves
minute.
Joey.
Everybody loves Joey.
Nobody wants Kobayashi or whatever his name is to win.
Well, Joey protected Kobayashi from certain death from whatever this protester wanted from them.
Yeah, I don't know.
Clearly, he was there to kill them. Ooh,
Let
it
me
went
go
down
back
to
to the days when
88%.
like 12 hot dogs sounded impressive. Can we just do that?
Yeah, the entire idea just makes me want to vomit. Yeah. Barf in the bad way.
Yeah. The female winner is Miki Sudo, and she's won 12 times. So
Good for her.
there's a very crammed top of the podium here with Miki or Mickey, perhaps. I think it's Miki and Joey winning 18 and 12 apiece.
Art Brick says that Joey Chestnut is the greatest American athlete.
Yeah, man. He's got a lot of belts. He's got John Cena level belts here. So it's pretty intense.
Moments of the Magic says, I like beard eats food.
That must be like a show where some guy with a nice beard goes around and eats food or something. I don't know.
Ew.
Or maybe it's a specific person with the last name Beard. I don't know.
Here's a picture of Joey chokeholding the guy, getting ready to body slam him on the ground. If you want to see that.
Yeah, I do.
100%.
Expose something. There we go. Expose Midfield's Death Star.
So yeah, Joey grabbed him by the throat in the middle of eating his hot dogs and flipped him around. And you see the commentator guy right there trying to come over and grab the guy as well by the arm.
Yeah.
Joey's like, I'm going to chokehold him. I'm going to finish eating. And you see everybody just like, what the heck is going on? Joey's over here at 17 and the other guy's at 12 right here. So.
Oh my God. And they're both like, you can see he's still chewing. And the guy with his left is like holding his hand over his mouth. No.
You see they're holding up the number of dogs eaten. So I'm guessing that Joey's girl's got his up at 17 and the dude next to him's at 12.
That's what Brick
still
Dad
early
said.
days.
Yeah, Joey hit 66 for the day, but his record is 76. So if he wouldn't have had the interruption here, it's very possible he could have been on track for his record.
Who knows?
Yeah. But he took a 10-dog sidetrack to body slam somebody in the middle of his.
Steve Polder, this is what it looks like. Shauna's Offspring says, that's how you become a legend. So the poll is over with 12 votes. totally wins at 67%. It went from 100 to 67.
All right.
So we got a bunch of Joey Chestnut haters in there in the meantime, and 33% saying no, he's not a legend.
It's because he body slammed the guy.
All right.
They're like,
whatever.
oh, that is not appropriate. You're eating
That's
hot
why.
dogs, Spencer.
That's why I would have voted yes this week and no last week.
Let's see if my wife votes in this poll. Is because it was on clearance a sufficient reason to buy a new Lego set? The answers are yes and obvi. Who cares about space or expense? It's a sale. Or no, there needs
Not
to be
even a
more than a
question.
sale to open my wallet.
Is that even a question? Says Josh.
I will find out, Josh. We'll find out.
Either has
I
to be
found we have
super
too many-
clearance or at least like a good parts pack.
Yeah, well, some people just buy it on any sale. I don't know. But we'll find out.
I mean, Avi is the answer, but like I can try to justify it by it's a good parts pack, right?
All right. You know what? I'm a little upset by something. We're going to have a new close call next week.
Why? What?
So Joey Chestnut, he wins. He gets the mustard belt, right? Because, you should. The winner on the female side just gets a pink belt.
Oh my!
Like,
Is it pink? Is it pink mustard?
No, it's like straight pink. Like, don't give her the pink belt. She needs a mustard belt too. Damn it!
Ketchup and mayonnaise mix.
Ketchup
Ketchup and mayonnaise mixed is good.
on a hot dog?
I don't know about on a hot dog.
Who fucking puts ketchup on a hot dog?
I mean, I do.
I do. I love it.
Non-Chicago people.
The fuck is wrong with you people?
Ketchup, relish,
Chicago.
onion.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get
There
back
you go.
onto that.
Yeah, sports pepper.
Does this answer the question?
I
Yeah,
can't
no.
see that.
He just bought a bunch of nonsense there from Walmart
I did.
because it was on sale.
Oh, there we go. I thought we were selling hot
Says-
dogs.
Says no for Lego. Yes, when I'm buying things. Smiley face. Bodo says, "Here comes the ketchup battle."
Joseph, you just have to make an activity leader request, and we will check to see if it's we have the space available for it. My answer every time.
That might require a special room.
We'll see. We'll talk to our event manager about it.
Yeah, we
Is
got to
it
contain
Lego
the
mud?
mud somehow. Yeah.
There's just a bunch of brown pieces.
It's just like a bunch of 1x1 round plates in brown.
I think
Oh, that
I
shit will
think
crack
Sean
too, though.
is planning to do a Joey Chestnut scene for next year's Brickworld, so he's calling dibs on that chokehold that Joey had. So I don't know why why Joseph's talking about cookies. Here, sorry, somebody else typed one in when I was trying to click on it.
He just does that.
Yeah, I just ate is so good. Well, congrats.
He talks about his food the same way Steve Holder talks about his nicknames from college. So
Yeah,
it's a thing that happens.
yeah.
It's,
and
it's like his
Joseph says-
catchphrase.
Joseph's saying he's going to put the mud wrestling in the GBC room.
Good place for it.
Moto says there's a fountain out front, Joseph.
I like that idea
Well, there
better.
you go.
Yeah.
Couple ponds.
Yeah. Al Goff doesn't know how to spell ketchup, but he also likes onions and relish.
Yeah.
He's
Ketchup,
feeling
onion,
old
Dear
timey.
Lord.
Perfect.
You're
Wow,
feeling old
this-
timey, Al.
This poll is jumping around like crazy.
Yeah, I knew. I had a feeling.
We have 30
There's so many
seconds
people
left.
who are all like, "No, I won't buy that. I don't have the space." I'm like, it's just a parts pack, man. At that price, it's a parts pack.
I'm responsible. No, you're not.
No, you're not. Yeah. Don't lie to
Yeah.
yourself.
I found phenomenal deals right now at Target and Walmart with all of the clearance sets that are going out because of the August 1st
There you
sets that are coming
Yeah.
in. You've got sets in there that are 30 to 50% off on some of these sets.
Oh, yeah.
So there's some phenomenal deals.
Joseph says that you're just mad because you don't have a cookie to eat. Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe I am
Wow.
jealous of this cookie.
All right. So the poll ends with 67% saying yes and Avi. Who cares?
Yeah.
Etc.
We've got 2/3 on both, and Joseph had
Yeah.
to fix because of the grammar police his your.
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, so he's got a problem too. All right, last question. We're at 67% on both. Last week,
Oh, hold on,
I
real
was-
quick.
yeah.
I would say because your last one's always a banger.
always
So I'm going to remove this, and we came up with this one, Brick Dad and I, this week. So we want to know where are you guys at here? Yellow or fleshy?
I like yellow.
Yeah, good question. All of my figures, a lot of them have yellow hands, I guess. The torsos I tend to use because CMFs, which is what I tend to get now for new castle stuff, they have the yellow hands, so I usually end up with the yellow just so I don't have to disassemble everything. Fleshy's fine. But I guess that's normally my rationale is they already have yellow hands. I don't know.
It's like I like the idea of Fleshy because I want to see representation. There is research out there that like people like to see themselves represented in their play. However, I have a bunch of like better yellow minifig heads with expressions and character than I do Fleshy level.
I feel yellow is more inclusive to me in the aspect of it's not specific to one kind. Whereas when you get to the flesh tones, it's much more like expressive to individual.
All right. I love to hear people say that because most of the time when I do hear people say that, they're white. And so it's like, sure, great. But honest, there's tons of research out there that kids love to see themselves represented in play. It's like there's a video out there of like a young black girl like crying because she'll never have hair like Belle. And then she hates her hair. Like, so seeing representation in play is important. And I want to hear this. I want to hear the reactions from people of color, from people who aren't represented by saying, yeah, yellow's close enough to my skin color to say it. So that's why I would prefer Fleshy if there was enough out there, but I don't think there is. And so when I do make things with minifigures, I do put yellow in because they just have better, we have more options in yellow.
I have two cities in my Lego room. I have a Lego city over here with all of my modulars. Every figure in there is a yellow figure. I have a Harry Potter bench. Also, every figure in it is Fleshy. I don't have yellows in it. I have both in here to represent both. And if I can get multiple skin tones, what set is it? The Will Ferrum set?
Will Ferrell. I'm sorry, Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams. Yeah, Pharrell Williams set.
Will Ferrell's a very different person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Will Ferrell. Yeah. Yes, that set is a amazing set to part out to get inclusive head busts in fleshy colors and stuff like that. Anytime if I see it at any sale or discount price, I buy it so that I can have the multiple.
I guess part of it is I don't buy enough licensed sets to have a bunch of fleshies.
Right.
And and when I do, it tends to be Star Wars and they're wearing helmets or the aliens anyway. So I have some, but I don't know that I have a lot. Moto says yellow is problematic for us Asian folks. Yeah, for people who describe Asian people as yellow skinned. I guess I don't see it, but that's just me.
When I first started, go ahead, VMAC.
I was just I'm with Mark with the yellow as far as the variety characters. What like you can change a normal just regular smiley face to a surprise face, and it's gonna be the same character. Like if you're doing like animation or something like that, especially the fleshies. That's I don't hate them at all, but like they kind of you're stuck with a group of things. Like so a lot of the licensed stuff or the fleshy stuff has like
very
the
specific.
torso has that print of that flesh tone on it too.
Yeah.
And so like you can't use that torso even it can be problematic in the lack of being able to swap and actually customize and make it your own, I guess, if that makes sense. But
if you can't,
if you were starting from ground one, from day one, our entire catalog, because I'm also dealing with like 30 years of non-fleshy existence parts and stuff like that. So
it's also like why was the Yellow Castle yellow?
I thought it was to avoid them building guns out of gray brick.
But also then it was the color that was
stuff like that. But
after that, it was the color that was closest to stone, which was closest to tan, which is probably the same exact reason why they made yellow minifigures in the first place, because they're Danish. And to this point that Moto made and Ben already brought up, when I first started working for Legoland in 2008, we had to replace San Francisco's little China village, and all the mini-landers there were made with yellow instead of tan for their flesh tone. Joseph says, no, that story was sad. It's also true, though. Contrabricks Build Craze says, I don't mind to mix different colors, head and hands. I've done that a lot where I do want to put fleshies in. I just give them black gloves if I don't have the right hand color. Joseph says, but sad story, make people care and cause change. Motomox says, mini dolls didn't have that problem, right? Why are Friends all fleshy?
Yeah.
But there aren't enough of them as well.
Right. And Friends has done, much better off the jump of being more inclusive and having characters who have different abilities and everything else. They're trying to incorporate that now more into the CMF lines and some regular stuff. But they actually, unlike the Friends ones, are all yellow. So they don't quite have the same impact as the Friends stuff.
I think that's the thing. You got to start from zero with Friends. And
well, and you can see what choice they made. They didn't make them yellow.
And Lego keeps digging in on their city sets and their creator sets or whatever, and just saying like, no, yellow's always yellow's always represented everybody. It's like, yes, however, you can change, and you have with your other lines. So why?
Well, and you did that after the NBA sets and after you had to put Lando Calrissian in the set, and you made him black along with a bunch of yellow, or brown along with a bunch of yellow figures. So you kind of called yourself out, and that's not really how you were thinking about it.
Agreed.
I just dealt with this with the summer camp that I'm doing here next week. One of the things they wanted to do was they wanted to make minifigures for all of the kids coming to summer camp. And in order to do that, I went to the Lego catalog and found as many. I found not as many, but 4 different main heads prints in yellow to represent girls with glasses and without glasses, with about 3 different faces, and then boys with and without glasses, so that there is an inclusivity of multiple views of the yellow heads. Now, what I did in turn to that was when I went to the hair portion, I found about 20 different styles of hair that could represent them a little bit more. So even though they may be a yellow character, if they have a ponytail and they wear and their hair is dark black or dark brown or something like that, they can find those hairs to represent them in that regard too. So there is a gray area between the two where you can actually find a lot of representation for yourself, even in a yellow character. Where then you're taking away the skin color as an aspect of it, but your individual characteristics for hair, for pants color, for how you wear a backpack or a baseball cap or things like that. So there is opportunity still, even if we stuck with just the yellow.
100%. Contrabricks Build Craze says, yellow is just the original OG color to be noticed as it's Lego in the beginning. Yes, the beginning was 50 years ago, and you can evolve. Anyway, the poll has ended. It's 64% saying they stick with yellow, fleshy with 36%.
Yeah, well, and Lego's trying to do a compromise to some extent now. Everything that's licensed, they try to make look like an actual person.
Yeah.
They do use or attempt to use something close to their flesh tone. They do differently with the mini dolls because they've started currently with the ability to do it differently. And so that's kind of been the compromises if you're not. And actually, the CMF minifigures for Dungeons and Dragons were a mix.
Yep.
I think they used both.
Yep.
So there's all kinds of weird conundrums within that. And yeah, it is a little disappointing to some extent. Like if you want to use a specific mold that has flesh built into the headpiece or whatever, now you have a limited number of heads to match it with.
Yeah.
But it's kind of the battle. Okay, this last close call stems from last week's nonsense. So VMAC, this is your fault.
What?
I want to clarify for you two little whiny bitches. Is this a castle set? We got very hung up on whether or not it was an actual castle. Let's move to, is this a castle set? Answers, duh, or just half a castle set. And now under duh, it says, and stuff at VMAC instead of Brick Dad this time, because geez, VMAC, calm the fuck down. Or is it just half a castle set like the Bricklink designer program would have you believe? Last week, like I said, 54% of you, I think, said no, it's not a castle because you were listening to Vince. Obviously, I meant, is this a castle in terms of castle set for Bricklink designer period? Like the Red Dragon Inn that's coming up in the next theme. It's not technically a castle, but it's a castle set. All right.
All right. So if you can find it and you're looking for this, David points out the foosball table has minifigs with different colored hands. Steve Polta says, a year ago I needed scared minifigs, so I used all yellow figs because they have better faces. There's a lot better variety available as it's been produced for a lot longer than the fleshies have. True. Very true. Unless they're friends.
Unless they're friends. Yeah.
Then there's like an unlimited supply.
And I know Moto is a big fan of mini dolls in general. Is that part of it, Moto, or is there other things to it? But Moto has always been a proponent of mini dolls because a lot of people don't like mini dolls for their, lack of posability, the fact that their feet are always stuck together. They don't have stud openings on the back of their legs. They are, more human proportions.
You can't turn their hands.
Can't turn their hands, exactly.
Come on.
I can deal with everything else. It's that. There's so many poses that require their hand to be the other way.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to point this out, but Funhole fig.
Yeah, I
knew that.
Don't worry about it, Mark. I got it taken care of for you.
Who kicked him?
Yes, Funhole. They are flesh bound, and you can in fact move their hands. They are kind of mini doll-ish in some respects. But
I love this stream.
I don't know what the problem is here.
I have a question on this close call here.
Yeah.
So let's say there was a line that was called Castle, and every year they put out a cool castle set, and then they unveiled this under the Castle line.
It's
Y'all
a
would be
tertiary
so
theme.
pissed because it's not a castle; it's a elven citadel.
Oh no, it'd be like, no, I'm sorry. So we had this happen during the Trolls mine thing.
The fantasy series.
They had an entire some graphic designer was like, and here's the Elven Kingdom. So everybody was like, are there going to be elves in Castle? And people were geeked out about it. So they've been like, yes, Castle sets fit. Elf sets fit in with the castle theme easily, even if they're citadels.
I was going to say, but
it's castle themed.
Citadel
Was it a castle?
Yeah.
That's not the game. Is this a castle set?
First of all, a citadel can be a castle. Okay, just making a point here. They're not necessarily the same thing, but they are in some
Aren't they
respects.
usually in like the grounds of the castle?
The citadel itself is like, in theory, it's like a public stronghold, whereas a castle might be like individually owned.
Moto says it's a
ideas are
castle.
similar.
It's a castle as a phylum, but the species is fantasy.
Yeah.
Reed says still waiting on the next castle line. Well, I think you're gonna wait for a while. So Duh wins at 64%.
Thank you. See, we got it right the second time around.
Just to have a castle and stuff VMAC when it was at 36%.
All right.
So yeah, we had 2/3 and 1/3. All four.
Yeah.
All four. We had 4
That's a
close
little
calls
crazy.
tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Fun
Now,
times tonight. Yes.
Mark, I've got something that I'd like to share here, if you guys don't mind.
I don't mind.
Can we run this?
Sure. I don't know what it is, but
A girl. She looked exactly like me. Except
I was supposed to do this.
she was yellow.
Why are we looking at Ben?
I don't
know.
You did send me these. I did very much forget.
Where did it go?
But it also froze on my phone, and so then I forgot.
A yellow doppelganger.
I saw it again. A girl. She looked exactly like me. Except she was yellow.
Third patient this week. Everyone the same story. A yellow doppelganger.
She wants to replace me.
I think I know someone you should talk to.
Your patience. We're closed. Hey, I said we're closed. They're haunted. Listen, man, you can't be here.
The answers you seek lie in the past.
What are we looking for?
I don't know. Just keep searching these history books.
What is it?
It's from 2003.
What? That's impossible. Everyone knows history began in 2004.
Oh my God.
What have you dug up?
The truth. Your friends, your heroes, all of us. We were yellow. And then in 2004, flesh color.
I see it now, the yellow ones. They're not trying to replace us. We replaced them.
I would watch this.
That is amazing.
I saw it again.
Oh my God.
And is it in theaters?
You sent me that, and like I had some sort of internet thing where it didn't download it, and then I finally downloaded it, and it just, all I had was the audio. And so that should have been the way I presented the close call, but I forgot after I tried 3 times to play it. Yeah, that's badass, dude. That's great.
Yeah. Moto says, I like mini dolls because my son loved the Friends and Elves lines. Those are awesome for the colors and designs, but I stick with them because we need to support young girl builders into our community. So it is an inclusion aspect for Moto, not necessarily a skin tone thing for the mini dolls specifically. He does like that video as well.
He also brought up this, which is my favorite part of it, the Western native head.
The native head is
in yellow. He's like, let me tell you a story.
Yeah, let me stick it to you.
I didn't even get replaced.
Yeah. Let's see here.
It's Stepolda. I love Stepolda.
Yeah.
Art Brick likes it as well. Yeah. All right. Great. We bring up this debate every once in a while. And I do like it. I do like it because I want to make my point. I will die on this hill.
Yeah. That's,
bleep myself.
A little unfortunate where we have reasons to support both.
Yeah.
And like part of the background there is problematic to the extent that we may fully believe that the yellow does represent something as much as Lego might say it doesn't.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, it's like, well, if you don't personally feel that way and you happen to have like for your purposes of art, it's more useful to use the yellows because of the torsos or faces or whatever associated with them.
Again, the paint there is less expensive. As I used to say, like I had an art teacher that was like, paint like you're rich. It's like, so we're trying to create our own our Lego brick. So it's like, yeah, go buy all these fleshy heads and go search for those. We're so busy searching other pieces and like trying to like pick other, and we give up on this battle because it's just easier because there's so much more in yellow. If they just made more in fleshy tones, we might use those, and that'd be great.
They might still do that. We've got.
I would hope they would get to it.
We're getting invaded by nothing but at some point, it'll be nothing but licensed themes anyway, and that's all we'll get.
Good point.
Let's see here. So, was straying off into that territory an accident? Would you say, Mark?
I would never say that.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you say that?
I would say it was more of a. I would say it wasn't a mistake. It was a happy accident. Is what we should have said. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because our hero said this as well, Mr. Bob Ross, Mr. Robert Ross, Peapod's dad, the painter of happy trees, this lovely happy man here, died from smoking too many cigarettes. So try not to smoke too many cigarettes.
Don't do that.
Let's see. This is an interesting one today. We do like to read from our happy little accidents. The wit and wisdom of Bob Ross, gifted to me by my family for Christmas. And we just pick a random page. Sometimes it's really, really on point. This time it kind of is, but it's a little different. This one's just a picture of Bob here doing some painting. Normally we actually get like a scene.
The quote is, choose fleshy minifigures over the yellow kind. Yeah.
Well,
paint your true color when you're
here
making
it
a
is.
creation.
Are you guys ready?
I'm so ready.
Just beat the devil out of that old brush. It's a good way of taking out all your frustrations and hostility and all of that.
There you go. Paint like you're rich.
That's what we got.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Well done, Mr. Ross. Well done.
Well, all right. So the last topic is next week. I will be in Canada until Sunday morning, so I don't know if I'll be back in time. Going to our dear friend Lee Jones's daughter's wedding. So everybody else planning on being around?
What about Wednesday night though?
Wednesday night I'll be here.
All right, and I'll be here. I'll be here Sunday at least.
All right, so we'll.
Hey, maybe it'll
My
just
family
be
will
me.
be
I
on
don't know.
vacation, so I'll be here.
All right, we got two.
Nice.
BMAC.
Yeah, should be.
All right.
All right.
And Supa and Hawk will probably have to go to bed early because they won't have Monday off like they do today.
No.
Yeah,
Enjoy
say
your
it.
day off.
And thanks to our guest host for being here tonight. I really appreciate having you
Great
on.
having you guys, yeah.
I like how you were like, I have something to say, so I'm going to highlight myself. Like that's a good technique. I like to see.
I highlighted him for you.
Oh, you
I said
did
he
that.
did it
Okay,
for me.
okay.
He
You're
seen my
welcome.
hand up.
All right,
He's
perfect.
like,
Well, thank you, everybody, and we'll see you Wednesday evening, 11 p.m. Central for Brickworld Crossing. Appreciate everybody being here. Love you guys very much, and we'll see you next week. If you skip Wednesday, we'll see you on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Central for another episode of Think Outside the Box.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for a mystery Vince can't wrap his mind around. Vince sees an axolotl, says that's a salamander, right? Cute little salamander, confident in his 6'7" might. Feathered gills, goofy grin, living fully aquatic. Vince says, same thing, bro, and that's where it gets problematic. He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Can't tell a salamander from a pink little brony. On regeneration, facts will slide right by. He says, looks the same to me. Bro, nice try. He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Sees an axolotl, says it's a salamander, yo. Show him a salamander crawling out on land. Show him an axolotl in an ocean wonderland. One is dry, one is moist, but you're giving him the choice. Vince knows with blind belief they're clearly the same as far as he can see. We tried diagrams, charts, even zoology links, and he nods like he gets it, but we know what he's thinking.
How much is that axolotl in the window?
I do hope he's for sale.
Is that what's on the skateboard as well? Another axolotl?
No, that's a salamander.
I love that VMAC attack has like axolotl blindness.
What's the difference between this and that salamander with Olaf?
He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Can't tell a salamander from a pink little brony. Alternate regeneration, facts just slide right by. He says, looks the same to me. Bro, nice try. He's got axolotl blindness. Oh no, here we go. Sees an axolotl, says it's a salamander, yo.